see the usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Joe texted us from Bluffdale, and he said, "Hey now," from Bluffdale.
Hey, you know.
What?
Love that song. Love that song.
Because on this day,
Yeah.
in 1987, Sisters of Mercy released their second studio album, Floodland.
Excellent.
This
More is on that, I
This
think.
Corrosion, written by Andrew Eldritch and produced by Jim Steinman.
I was going to say, is it Jim
That's got to be.
Jim Steinman.
Because it's big.
Here's what
Thank you.
Jim Steinman is credited with producing. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Air Supplies, Making Love Out of Nothing at All. I'd do anything for love, but I won't do that. That's Meatloaf. Sisters of Mercy, This Corrosion. He just did Celine Dion songs. Everything he did was over the top.
But it works.
He was asked about that. He said, "Yes, I do things that are over the top, because if you don't go over the top, you'll never see what's on the other side."
Ooh.
I thought that was a great quote. I just heard that recently. He died about 4 years ago. But that's just Sisters of Mercy did a lot of great songs. What else, you were saying? What else is on
More.
there?
And I need all the love I can get.
Yeah, yep.
And I want more.
And that song was quite successful for them as well. This Corrosion did well on all of the charts.
We used to play that regularly.
Yep.
If you like that song and want it back in rotation,
Yeah.
go sign up for our music survey at x96.com.
You should watch the video for it too. I was just taking a look at that. It's about as goth as you can get.
Well, sure.
It's just this goth, over the top goth sort of with people getting rained on, and it's all wet, and people with hoods on, and
Of course.
Why do
dark.
goth people like to be wet? Why is that?
Well, they really don't have much else in their lives.
Because the world is miserable.
I don't like the sun, and I don't like happy stuff. So, but I like being wet.
But I like being wet.
So make me just and I don't know.
It's reflective of my tears
Oh,
that are inside.
And I'm kind of with them.
I
if
love
you
a
can
rainy night. I love a.
Well, if you can make me wet, I feel pretty good about the whole thing. Just make me wet, and I feel good.
Somebody get a glass of water in here?
Yeah, throw it on me, baby. No, I'm okay. I took a shower this morning, so
Good.
I've been wet down for the day.
I'm glad you're clean.
Let's hear. Can we get a little more Sisters of Mercy there? Have you got any handy?
Let me see.
I'm trying to see what else is.
We used to play Lucretia, My Reflection, too. Those are all off Floodland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I guess More isn't on Floodland.
It's not,
More is
no.
on Vision.
It's on Vision thing.
There you go. Yeah, if you like Susie and the Banshees or Bauhaus or it's all in the same.
All 8 minutes of this song.
It's a bathroom song.
It is. Yeah, let me get into it.
Floodland. Mark Coleman, the critic for Rolling Stone, said it was a step down from Sisters of Mercy's previous material. It's Meatloaf joining The Cure.
Oh, come on.
So hot, so cold, so far, so out of control. For hard to come by, but harder to hold. Some people get by.
We're almost there, Trey. We're almost there.
Hey now. Some people get by.
Almost. Here it comes.
The 8-minute version. I don't know. I don't know this one.
Well, they thought you wanted more, so they gave you more of more.
Hey now.
Are these Meatloaf's backup dancers?
Hey now.
It's the same.
It's a 120 voice choir, British choir. Andrew Eldritch is still out there doing stuff.
How old is he?
He's
66.
66.
Yeah.
Not so old.
I gotta find this. Here we go. You want over the top, Jim Steinman?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, really over the top?
What is
Are you
it?
going to play Paradise by the Dashboard Light?
Nope. This is Jim Steinman.
I remember everything! I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday.
What is it?
I was barely 17, and I once killed a boy with a Fender guitar. I don't remember if it was a Telecaster or a Stratocaster, but I do remember that it had a heart of chrome and a voice like a horny angel. I don't remember if it was a Telecaster or a Stratocaster, but I do remember that it wasn't
a
at
caster
all
of some kind.
easy. It required the perfect combination of the right power chords and the precise angle from which to strike. The guitar bled for about a week
this
afterward,
Tenacious D?
and
No.
the blood was
No.
It's Jim Steinman.
dark.
This is Jim Steinman
Rich.
being serious.
It's Tenacious
wild
D. It's
berry.
totally
It does sound like
The blood of the guitar was Chuck Berry red. The guitar bled for about a week afterward, but it wrung out beautifully.
He's
And I was
serious.
able
Yeah.
to play notes that I had never even heard before. So, I took my guitar and I smashed it against the wall. I smashed it against the floor. I smashed it against the body of a varsity cheerleader. Smashed it against the hood of a car. Smashed it against the 1981 Harley Davidson. The Harley howled in pain.
Oh, no.
The guitar howled in heat.
Oh no!
And I ran up the stairs to my parents' bedroom. Mommy and Daddy was sleeping in the moonlight.
In the moonlight!
Slowly, I opened the door, creeping in the shadows right up to the foot of their bed. I raised the
so
guitar
terrible.
high above my head, and
So
just
bad.
as I was about to bring the guitar crashing down upon the center of the bed, my father woke up screaming, "Stop! Wait a minute! Stop it, boy! What do you think you're doing? That's no way to treat an expensive musical instrument!" And I said, "Damn it, Daddy! You know I love you. But you got a hell of a lot to learn about rock and roll!"
Wow.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Is that from Bat Out of Hell, the musical?
No, it's from his solo album
Oh,
called I think it's called Bad for Good, but the song is called
yeah.
is called Love and Death and the American Guitar.
All right.
If you're looking for it, it's Tenacious D. All right. Okay,
All right. Let's take a break and see if we can get over that.
try.
And then we'll come back with your check-ins. 877-602-9696 is the number. Check in with us. We like to hear from you in the morning, or maybe we've scared everybody away.
Maybe.
I don't know. 877-602-9696, or you can text us if you like. That's 33986.
Zero Res.
Well, if you've bludgeoned your family to death with your guitar,
That's true.
you need to get your carpets
Gotta get
cleaned.
those
Jim
carpets.
Steinman, you need to call Zero Res.
Let's not give this one to the
No,
choir.
I kid. No, Zero Res. It's holidays. You're going to have people over, which to me means you need to clean your carpet before they come, and you also need to clean your carpet after they leave. do both of them, and you can do it because there's a special going on right now, and you clean your carpets is actually doing good for other people as well. I'll tell you how. Get 3 rooms cleaned for $139 when you mention X96. Donate canned food to the food bank through your technician, and you'll get a 4th room free. So get some canned goods together, some food for the food bank, and have it in a bag ready, and the technician will take it, and you'll get a 4th room for free. Zero Res uses patented technology to get your carpets cleaned the right way without using detergents or harsh chemicals, which helps them stay cleaner longer while being safe for both kids and pets. Give them a call and make your appointment, 866-0RES, or go online at zerores.com.
God. Spell it with me now. G-O-D. Like you wouldn't know that already. Anyway, we'll use the word God in a bit of conversation between our 2 Utah buddies, LeVar and LeGrand. The boys are at Lagoon attending LeGrand Ardun's family reunion. Again, the word is God.
Glad you could come to Lagoon for my family reunion, LeVar.
Well, it's nice of you to invite me, LeGrand. I don't have no family of my own. Come to think of it, I don't have a last name. The Dunn clan sure is numerous, though.
Well, it's fine old polygamous stock, LeVar.
Your granddad had more than one wife?
10. That ain't nothing. My actual dad, he had 3 wives, too.
Well, how come you never had more than one wife?
Well, I tried, believe me, I tried. I wanted to marry more girls than Midge, but I just couldn't seem to interest none of them. Besides, Midge said she wasn't really for it. Said there wasn't enough man in me to go around, whatever that means.
Hey, listen, which ride you want to go on before the kids find us again?
Well, let's go on the Sky Ride from the north end of the park so as we can look down to Bountiful. I want to see if I can see the new temple up on the hill there.
You can see it for a long ways. I was driving down from Ogden, up there cruising for stuff at the DI. You know, that's a really good DI up there. Anywho, you can see that Bountiful temple from Cherry Hill on the old highway, but then you lose sight of it when you drop down here by Lagoon.
Well, I've actually drove up to it. Drove around that temple and such.
And how'd you get there?
Just drove down I-15 and then got off at the Bountiful exit and then headed east.
Just got off at the main Bountiful exit, huh?
Yep. Hey, you know what I need right now?
What's that?
Need me a slush puppy. It's god-awful hot out of here all of a sudden.
Sure has. Nothing will cool you off like a slush puppy.
They got all the flavors?
Yep, they got the blue, the red flavor, the green flavor, and the most cooling flavor of them all. Yeller.
Got 'em all, huh?
Got 'em all.
And I have a mini list here. It's 8 sweet signs a dog gives when they love your partner and wants to keep them around. So you have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Here's how you can tell if your dog is okay with this person.
Okay.
Number 1, their tail wags in a certain way. A wag is a yay vote, but a stiff tail is a big nay. So if the dog is wagging his tail happily, it likes your significant other. They offer a sweet lick, like a face or their hand. They seem okay with that. They bring their stick or ball to play fetch with the person. That's another sign. They sit on a specific side of the car. If you drive around with your car a lot, with your dog in the car a lot to go to the park or something, they give up their space for the new person.
Oh, really?
Oh, my dogs don't even do that for me.
Yeah.
And let's see. Also, they'll sniff your partner's crotch. That's apparently a positive sign.
That's a positive sign.
I mean, they do that.
It's
to everybody.
rude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't let them do that.
No.
The solo walk test, they'll go for a walk with the person without you.
Without? Oh.
That's how you know that they passed the test. They don't look to you like, are you coming? Well, I'm not going with the stranger by myself.
All right, 6:22. Let's get this over with.
And you heard that guy talking there just before Carrie. He gave you a phone number, 877-602-9696. Why don't you use that and check in with us this morning, say hello? What are you going to do this weekend? That's what I want to know. You can also text us, 33986. Gina, do we have a sponsor here?
Time is running out to take the Utah Music Survey on X96.com. Go there. You could enter to win $1,000. Give us your feedback on the music we play, and you could win $1,000.
The moon is 27.2% of full, a waning crescent moon. The moon will set today at 2:32 p.m., today being Friday. It's the 14th day of November in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's National Spicy Guacamole Day. Have some guacamole. You like guacamole, Gene?
Sure.
It's National Pickle Day.
Ooh,
You know,
I like those too.
Well, you got your gherkin pickles, you got your dill pickles, you got your lime pickles.
I don't love a sweet pickle.
You got your bread and butter pickles. You got your Branston pickles, your Cornichon little pickles. You got your Hungarian pickles. You got your Polish pickles, Danish pickles, Swedish pickles.
What about the big pickle?
All God's children got pickles. I love pickles. It's Operating Room Nurse Day, National American Teddy Bear Day, and it's Children's and Children in Need Day. And this is an all-new edition of the morning show that comes at you like a bat out of hell. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Carrie Jackson right there. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
I'm Bill Allred. That's Gina Barberi over there, another Lord of Morning Radio. Katie for short is our excellent producer in the booth behind me. I believe I saw Dawson in there.
Yes.
Which means that Hudson is in the back sleeping. And then the dog is in there as well. That's Vax. There he is.
Is he awake enough to catch a toy?
He's staring. Yeah.
Nope, just watched it fall.
He
He don't care.
Dawson threw the toy and it just hit him.
He don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. All right, we'll go to your check-ins now. 877-602-9696. No, nobody there. And you can text us 33986.
Sketchy Blake of St. George checking in.
What are you doing down there?
Some office opening or
Got
something
work.
like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He said he was going down for work.
John the Liberal in a literal coal mine checking in. There might be something in those files.
You think?
You think?
Maybe?
Yeah, sort of seems like it, doesn't it?
Groundskeeper Bob checking in. Check your snow equipment. Give it a start. Get a snow shovel. Bag of salt. Won't be long now.
No, I don't know.
Mixer driver Shane checking in with my dispatcher Jordan. Mike in Nashville checking in. Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you.
Thank you.
More spoken word on the radio. Well, what do you think this show is, Allison? I mean, come on. Sleepless in Sandy. Excellent morning music today. I have no words. That was hilarious. Housekeeper Mariah checking in. Ian, Laura, and the dogs checking in, listening online in New Hampshire.
Morning, pups.
Batchman Justin, I'm not scared away. Dan of Evanston checking in. Ed's friend Andy, great new fear unlocked about murderous guitar-wielding axemen.
It's a different kind of axe, isn't it?
Did Jim Steinman happen to do a spoken word version of My Ding-a-Ling?
I don't believe so.
No.
I mean, Chuck Berry's really is spoken word. I mean, he pretty much just talks it.
That Jim Steinman thing you played sounds like what you settle for when you can't afford The End by the Doors. All right. This is Amy from Tooele. I play a goth rock playlist at work for all the kiddies who are all half my age, and all they can do is listen. Thank you for farting around. It was awesome. Meshach of Erta checking in. Candace the Reluctant Farmer checking in. Tristan from the most west of Jordan's checking in. Feeling like a good bar fight this weekend. You down?
Sure. Let's go to the Roadhouse.
Chef Roy checking in. I highly enjoyed that farting around.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you. Dr. Neil checking in. Tim the Tree Guy. Kevin from Layton. Mikkel of Reno. What am I doing this weekend? I'm hiding from anyone with a guitar.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
I'm working a 13-hour shift at the emergency vet clinic and then spending the next day recovering, says
Ooh,
Sid.
13 hours. That's rough.
That sucks. Chicken Bucket Bryce saying thank you for the awesome flashback with Jim Steinman. Haven't heard that for many years.
That's the first I've ever heard that.
What's the rest of the? I mean, the whole record isn't spoken word.
It sounds like Meatloaf, kind of.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah.
it was he and Meatloaf were fighting or something at that point.
Yeah, they had a falling out.
Get out of here, Meatloaf.
And so he put out his own album saying, I could do this. You know.
You're no Meatloaf.
And Braden found it at the Record Bar for 99 cents. And he says, you got to hear this. This is hilarious.
See, Jim Steinman died at the age of 73 in
Not that long ago.
in 2021.
Yeah.
Dave of Westbrook, Minnesota, checking in.
Kidney failure was what it said.
Cara in Taylorsville here. That awesome guitar Poem is also on Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell 2 album. That's where I first heard it.
So Meatloaf
Was it Meatloaf doing it?
Must have been.
Randy checking in from home, celebrating my birthday early.
Happy birthday, Randy.
Meatloaf died 9 months after Jim Steinman.
Well, he was heartbroken.
When Steinman died, he said, "We didn't know each other. We were each other."
They were a lovely couple. Jello Salad Annie, Metal Shop Mark, UTA Sean, Amazon Amberly checking in from Ogden, Cindy number 1 if sunset. I'm guessing voice to text. Wishing happy birthday to my sister Rita tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Rita.
All right, well, let's get going. Everybody's here.
All right.
Right Wing Wade says, happy Friday. Checking in from I-15, both directions moving along nicely. I would agree with you, Wade. I am looking at the UDOT cameras, and they are completely green between Ogden and Provo. So let's see if we can keep it that way this morning. If that changes wherever you are, you can certainly let us know via text at 33986.
All right, let's get going. After these messages and a song, we got big boy news for you. Then it's Frank Christ Presents The Dead Celebrity Game. Sean Means will be here at 7 o'clock reviewing movies. Hopefully he saw The Running Man.
Oh, yeah.
Have another drink with Jimmy coming up as well. Also, boners on the way. Stand by for all of that.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Got a few minutes here for your drink menu.
You want to play that list thing, because it is a list.
It is a list?
Yeah.
Officially? I wasn't sure if it was a list or not, so yeah, there we go.
It's from BuzzFeed. So.
All right.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Everyone has a go-to drink order at bars.
Mm-hmm.
But what does your favorite drink say about you?
Can I just give you my drink and you tell me?
Let's see if it's on here. Go ahead.
Old-fashioned.
I don't recall that an old-fashioned is on here. Do you have a second choice? Oh, wait. No, there it is.
Oh.
Old-fashioned, number 13. Old-fashioned, and this is according to bartenders.
Okay.
Old-fashioned drinkers rarely know jack S about cocktails.
Wow.
But it's a cheap way to pretend that you do.
No,
Either someone who knows their booze really well or not at all, they want to look sophisticated.
No,
so those
I
are two
don't
sides
care how
of it.
I look.
Well, that's
and
obvious.
I like.
What's
and
yours?
I
Need
I
booze.
like the taste of it.
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't go in every bar with the same...
Oh, you have different drinks for different...
It depends on the bar that I'm at.
All right.
And a lot of times, if you're in a bar that doesn't look like they would even be able to do an old-fashioned, you want to keep it simple.
So what would you order?
So I go vodka rocks with a lemon.
They don't... I don't think that's on
That's
here.
not in here?
No.
You have to have
vodka.
a mixed drink?
There's a vodka martini.
Because, see, what I'll do is, if I'm not trustworthy of the bar or the bartender, I go vodka rocks with a lemon. But if I'm going into a bar that specializes in cocktails,
What would you order?
then I ask the bartender what I should have.
Oh,
You're
is
not
that...
helping the
I
list
know,
here.
I'm no help at all. Cosmo.
A Cosmopolitan. Yes, that's on here.
I'll do a Cosmo.
I can
Why
find it. Let's see. It's, I know I saw it. Old-fashioned Cosmo. Oh, there it is. Cosmopolitan. This person, again, this is according to bartender. This person is almost certainly a pain in the ass.
Probably.
Almost certain.
I believe that, yeah.
Almost certain.
You want a couple of others? Let's see.
Sure.
What's your drink?
Well, it's not on here. I would order a gin martini, and it's not on here.
Mm-hmm.
That's my kind of go-to. Let's see. We'll just go back up to the top of the list. I like this one. This is number 6, tequila shot.
Mm-hmm.
If you order a tequila shot,
You're a woo girl.
no,
That's what you want.
well, sort of.
Yeah.
The bartender says, "I don't have to go to work tomorrow." That's the drinker who has
funny.
That's a woo girl.
tequila shot. Yep. Let's see, margarita.
Okay.
Old ladies that want to party usually start with margaritas.
I've been known to
that's
order
sort
a
of true.
margarita.
The vodka martini. These are fancy drunks.
Carrie, you're kind of a fancy drunk.
I am. Yeah.
Long Island iced tea.
Oh well. That's,
Long Island iced teas rarely get tips.
Yep.
And they almost always are asked to make it strong. It's nearly an entire cup of liquor. How the F am I supposed to make it stronger?
That's
Exactly.
just someone who wants to get drunk
Yeah,
as
that-
quickly as possible.
Efficiency.
That's the next one. It says it's somebody who just wants to get
Yeah.
drunk real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How about I don't even know what Fernet is. Do you know?
Yes,
FERNET.
it's sparkling. It's
So
It's like a aperitif. Kind
isn't it?
of.
So if
Yeah.
you
Am I
ask
thinking
for
of the right thing?
I hate them. My sister likes
if you ask for a shot of Fernet,
Yeah.
it says I'm from San Francisco.
Yeah, it's a fancy thing.
I spent a year in Europe.
Yeah.
Any kind of fruity frozen drink. Fruity or frozen drinks are typically ordered by new drinkers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're gateway cocktails.
Scotch and water. You're over 50 with heart issues.
And why do you have heart issues? Because you drink scotch.
The Negroni, which I hate. God, they're
Well,
awful.
my husband likes Negroni.
Hipster 20-year-old Negroni. Let's see. We got vodka Red Bull.
Oh yeah.
People order that.
I'll do that.
Usually on some kind of drug. On the bright side, they tip well because they're too drunk to care about getting change.
Yeah. When I order
Care
it,
about getting cheap.
when I order it, the drug I'm on is I'm falling asleep, and the party is still going. I've got to keep up.
Now here, I think, Carrie, you might order this. Vodka soda with a splash of cranberry.
I don't like soda necessarily, but I'll take that. Sure, if you're handing it to me, I'll drink it.
That means, well, either you're an obnoxious white girl or a slender gay man.
I am.
Carrie's both.
I am both.
In one body.
Yes. I'm more obnoxious white girl.
Let's see, called Jack and Coke.
Yeah, I'll have a Jack and Coke.
I
sure.
know you have.
Yeah.
Jack and Coke, you're going to be fighting somebody in a few hours.
Probably.
Them's fighting words.
The customer who always asks for an extra strong drink.
That's you, Bill. Make mine a double.
They're the ones that say, add extra vodka to my drink. And then I give them the bill and they say, why are you charging me for extra alcohol? I wouldn't do that. Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
Yeah.
You actually say, I'll have a Cabernet Sauvignon over pronounce, and then you overpronounce Sauvignon.
I just want Sauvignon.
I want a fancy wine, please.
We never.
A cab. I want a
No,
cab.
that's what we say.
Yeah,
is,
what kind of cab?
Yeah.
We'll have a glass of the cab.
Yeah.
You know.
Whiskey sour.
Yeah, I'll drink that.
I'm drinking underage. Pinot Grigio
I'll drink that.
Nice.
has no personality whatsoever.
Oh.
Uh,
None of these are positive.
Pim-
What's the drink they go? No, that's a
Gina,
classy guy.
Why do you think that is?
Yeah.
Because these are bartenders observing people's behavior
Exactly.
in bars.
There's not one on there that
Nope.
says, okay, I know you're not going to be a problem.
If you order, you know, you've heard of a Pim's Cup.
Mm-hmm.
If you order a Pim's Cup, I love England and English things and British flags and rowing. Did I tell you about the time I went to Henley?
Is Moscow Mule on there since we're adjacent to Pim's Cup?
It is not.
'Cause that's delicious.
I like a Moscow Mule, but I like just making them myself in the hot summertime at home, where I'm not judged. I do 99% of my drinking at home.
Well, you're not judged.
Well, I am judged, but it's and harshly by my wife. But other than that,
Katie says she likes her Moscow Mule with a splash of cranberry.
Oh, that sounds good.
That's nice.
Bellini. Did we do that?
Oh, let's do a Bellini. Peach Bellini.
That's
Bellini.
brunch drink. That's what that
brunch.
is.
Yep.
If you order a Bellini, it means you have a tab at the Olive Garden.
Oh.
Yeah, these are. This is because bartenders.
These are jaded bartenders.
Yep, and but they're probably in many cases right on.
I need a drink. There's some ice and stuff back there. Why don't you make us all some old fashions?
Old fashions? You think you ought to drink while you're flying?
Well, stop kidding, will you, and make us some drinks. I mean, just press the button back there marked booze. It's the only way to fly.
Chardonnay. a mid-30s woman wanting to get a buzz going while trashing on her suburban life.
That is
That's
me.
Carrie.
That is
100%.
There. I'll take that Martha Stewart Chardonnay. It's 6:38 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Then right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. I'm going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are, in fact, just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win
tickets to see Thrice.
Nice.
This is tomorrow night, so you got to be ready to go to a concert tomorrow night at the Union.
Yeah. So Thrice tickets. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play Frank Christ Presents. And we'll play that right after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by
Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
Well, Cynthia Erivo is a hero. A fan broke through the wicked for good security line and charged Ariana Grande. They were standing there together, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, the stars of Wicked for Good, and somebody, some kid, broke through the security line, ran across the red carpet. Now he wasn't. I don't think he was going to do any harm.
He wanted a picture.
He wanted a picture, and he put his arm around Ariana Grande. She was like stunned and really shaken up. And Cynthia Erivo, she took matters in hand. She pushed that guy out of the way.
Yeah.
And so don't mess with her. In several videos going viral, a crazed fan broke through the red carpet security line, rushed Ariana Grande, aggressively threw his arms around her, and Cynthia Erivo immediately reacted, jumped in, helped shove the fan out of the way, and then protectively put her arms around Ariana Grande. Like, come on, here, honey, you're okay, I'm here. Their co-star, Michelle Yeoh, also comforted her in the immediate aftermath. Ariana Grande looked really shaken up by the whole thing, which comes at a time when politically motivated attacks have increased, and many high-profile celebrities and business leaders have invested in additional private security. The fan can be seen grinning as he's finding his actions funny, but his handling of the actress would almost certainly qualify as assault. He's going to spend some time in jail, I'm sure.
Should have just turned Michelle Yeoh loose on him.
And well, apparently Cynthia Erivo took it in. That's really amazing. This story just came into the Salt Lake Tribune. Files related to the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein should be released, according to U.S. Senator Utah's John Curtis.
Good.
As long as there are some guardrails. Quote, I feel like this is an exercise in transparency, the Utah Republican told reporters following a Wednesday appearance at Utah Valley University. There need to be some guardrails, making sure that we're protecting some of the victims. So let's check that box, but then let's be transparent. And if there's nothing there, let's put it to bed. I don't think I would have used that phrase, but Curtis's comments came as the fight over the Epstein files raged with renewed fervor as House lawmakers returned to session following the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, and as a petition to force a floor vote on the release of the files officially garnered the necessary 218 signatures. On Wednesday, Democrats on the House Oversight Committee released a handful of emails from Epstein mentioning Donald Trump, including one in which Epstein wrote of Trump, well, of course he knew about the girls. Mm-hmm. Republicans argued that Democrats had cherry-picked emails and released thousands more in response. Elected officials, Curtis said, don't get the luxury of a private life. It's just the deal, and the best remedy is transparency, the senator said. If there's something that's a flaw in our lives going back, the best thing we can do is be transparent about it.
You know what? There are good people that you could cherry pick their emails and still not find anything horrible like that in them. That's saying that they're cherry picking.
Yeah.
There's only some horrible thing. No.
There are just a few horrible things. There are a lot more good things in there. Like, some, I don't know. During his campaign, Trump promised to release the Epstein files, but later then reversed course. On Wednesday, he claimed that emails from Epstein naming him were a hoax, while White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt called them a clear distraction. Curtis was joined by Senator Mark Kelly, an Arizona Democrat, for Wednesday's panel, which they called Modeling Civility.
Again, that clear distraction comment, that's projection. They do that all the time. Because if something's going on that they don't want you to pay attention to, they do something else to distract you, and then the news cycle forgets it.
So let's see, I was looking, I don't know, where'd that damn story go? Well, I'll just go ahead and do this one instead. Oh, here it is. Former swimsuit model Stacey Williams, who dated Jeffrey Epstein in 1993, told CNN on Thursday that she was once delivered by Epstein to Donald Trump's office at the time. Delivered by Epstein to Donald Trump's office with the purpose of being groped by Donald Trump. Reacting on CNN's Aaron Burnett out front to one of Epstein's newly released emails in which he boasted that he, quote, gave Trump one of his girlfriends, Williams said, yeah, that was me. It screams about, the mindset of these men, the same two men who did what they did to me when Jeffrey Epstein walked into Donald Trump's office to be groped by him, have me groped by him. Clearly, we were just objects, or trophies, and it's deeply misogynistic and horrifying. Burnett responded, well, you did share disturbing details about that alleged incident in 1993. That's when you said that Trump groped you in front of Epstein at Trump Tower, which you referred to, and you say that at the time Epstein and Trump looked at each other when this happened to you, and they smiled, and that to you in that moment it felt like a weird, twisted game. Speaking of Trumps, Kai Trump, that's Donald Trump's granddaughter.
She's a golfer.
Well, maybe. She shot a 13 over par 83 on Thursday in her LPGA Tour debut in the Annika, she was last in the 108-player field. Very, very last. And by the way, she's only in that golf tournament because she was granted a special spot.
Yeah, of course.
Because of who she is.
Yeah.
I was definitely more nervous than I expected, but I thought I hit a lot of great shots out there. Well, not enough because you were last in the field. So there you go.
You know who my grandpa is?
Yeah. Let's see what else we have here. Senior military officials on Wednesday presented Donald Trump with updated options for potential operations in Venezuela.
Here comes their distraction.
Yeah, including strikes on land, according to multiple sources familiar with the meetings at the White House. Secretary of, I'm not going to say war, it's written here, Secretary of Defense.
It's not officially changed, so you don't have to.
Pete Hegseth, I don't have to anyway. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Dan Kane, and other senior officials briefed the president on military options for the coming days, sources said. This is an interesting story. One of the suspects connected to the theft of dozens of guns and vehicles in a Davis County crime spree has been arrested after a mother recognized her daughter on a Fox 13 news story. Michaela J. Jenkins, 25 years old, arrested on 2 counts of burglary, criminal mischief, and 2 counts of theft after a string of thefts and burglaries of storage units across Davis County, which included 30 stolen firearms and nearly 60 stolen vehicles and an estimated 300-plus vehicle break-ins. Officials released still images and surveillance footage to the media for help in identifying the suspects. And this woman goes, that's my daughter. That's my daughter who's doing that, and she contacted the police. A hiker on Mount Superior fell to their death yesterday, according to Salt Lake County Sheriff's Office. The unidentified hiker was on the south ridge of Mount Superior in Little Cottonwood Canyon when the Sheriff's Office reported that they had that a person had fallen a significant distance. Search and rescue crews responded to the area, located the hiker, pronounced dead at the scene. The U.S. Mint in Philadelphia has released the final pennies as the 1 cent coin gets canceled. The last pennies were struck at the Mint, where the country's smallest denomination coins have been produced since 1793.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
wow.
They've been produced at that Mint in Philadelphia since 1793. God bless America, and we're going to save the taxpayers $56 million, said U.S. Treasurer Brandon Beach, just before hitting the button to strike the final penny. These pennies, the last ones that were minted, will be auctioned off.
I have
as collector's items.
I have a recording of Festus when he was in kindergarten that they had to learn for President's Day, and it was President Lincoln, kind and good, was honored and loved by many. To help us remember this president, we put his face on a penny.
Now here I've got.
Isn't that cute?
Adorable.
It would have been cuter if he'd done
Well,
it.
I didn't have it handy, but that's what.
So I'll try to imagine him
It's
doing
cute.
it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can.
Isn't
I'm,
it?
Yeah, I'm hearing his little
Yeah.
voice in my head. You're right. It's cute. Let's see. I got one more story here. And it's sort of a warning. The band Journey is getting ready to call it quits, but they're going to make a stop in Salt Lake.
That's a warning.
So I'm just warning you.
It's okay.
Delta Center announced the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band will bring its Final Frontier tour to Salt Lake City April 12th.
No Joe Perry, no Journey to me. That's just me.
So
You mean Steve Perry.
I mean Steve Perry.
Yeah.
Joe Perry's Aerosmith.
That's Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And John Fetterman did a face plant, and he's in the hospital. So.
What?
He fell.
He's fine. He's just
he
fine.
did a literal face plant. He fainted or something.
Did he hit his head again?
Yeah. Well, he landed on his face.
Because he's
All right.
not right in the head.
You know, if he decided to step down, the Democrats could just put a different person in there.
Yeah, we could.
Is that how that would work?
Yeah, the governor would pick somebody.
He needs to go away. Sports weather traffic.
Last night in the NFL, the Patriots over the Jets, 27-14. Utah Jazz lost last night to the Atlanta Hawks, and like Bill likes to say lately, there is no defense in sports anymore. 132-122. Let's see. The Mammoth are home tonight to the New York Islanders. That game's at 7 o'clock. In the college sports, men's basketball, Utah and Sam Houston tomorrow at 7. BYU plays number 3 UConn tomorrow at 5. In football, not football. This is football, not football. Utah and Baylor tomorrow at 5 o'clock. They're on the road. BYU is home to TCU tomorrow at 8:15. That is your sports weather. So today, warm, 65. We broke a record yesterday, by the way.
Did we?
We got up to 72. The record was 70. Let's see. Overnight tonight, 47. Tomorrow, 65. So there's a tiny chance, 30% chance of rain later today. Not great. Saturday looks nice, mostly sunny, 65. Next chance of rain looks like Saturday night into Sunday. A very good chance there, and Monday as well. We're even seeing a possibility of a chance of snow on Tuesday. We get down cold enough to where that might turn into snow, so keep an eye out for that. Traffic still looks great. I am on the UDOT website, and it all looks green, and I don't think anybody sent anything in via text. But if you're seeing something out on the roads, you can certainly share it with us. We appreciate it when you do. Just make sure it's safe for you to text 33986.
Good morning.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Frank Christ is here. Frank Christ, the Dark Angel, the Great Equalizer, he's often called.
Did you get Jim Steinman, Frank? Was that you?
I did. I
Yeah?
managed to get Jim Steinman. I told him how much I loved that piece about killing people with a guitar.
Frank is a Grim Reaper, and he is cursed with reaping the souls of celebrities when they die. And why is this a curse, Frank?
Because I love our precious celebrities. I wish they could live forever because everything they say and do is right.
I know. I'm sorry you have to do it. Frank, by the way, is, as you would picture a Grim Reaper. He is a skeleton. He wears the robe. He has a scythe. And the only thing that's different about him is he doesn't ride a horse. He has an electric scooter.
Never cared for horses.
So you have and you care for the environment.
I do care for the environment.
So Frank is here to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He brings me a list of actors, and on this list there are 4 actors, and he's happy to report that 3 of the actors are in
They're
fact.
just fine.
Yeah, but one of them.
Oh.
One of them Frank had to go and collect, and it's the contestant's job to figure out which one of these celebrities has bought the farm. Do we have somebody there?
I hate to tell you, but there's no farm.
There's no farm?
Sorry.
That's a lie?
That's a lie.
We've been
The whole
lied
farm
to
thing
about
is a
the
lie.
farm? Oh, man.
I'll cross that out.
Rolina is here.
Who is it?
Rolina.
Rolina. Good morning, Rolina.
Good morning.
Is that correct, Rolina?
Yes, Rolina.
All right. Rolina, are you ready to play the game?
Absolutely.
All right. If you can identify the dead celebrity on this list of 4, you will win what, Gina?
Tickets to see Thrice. This is tomorrow at the Union.
Can you go tomorrow, Rolina?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. All right, Rolina, because this is Children's Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about exceptional children. All right? One of these actors is dead, and if you can identify them, cash in on a celebrity death, you'll win the prize. Number 1, Austin Pendleton, playwright, director, actor. Pendleton appeared in many films. A few of them were Catch-22, What's Up, Doc, The Front Page, The Muppet Movie, Short Circuit, My Cousin Vinny, and many, many more. He was in Searching for Bobby Fischer, about a young chess prodigy. Number 1, Austin Pendleton. Number 2, Denitra Vance. She came up in Chicago and performed with Second City. Then she was a cast member for Saturday Night Live in New York and was known for impressions on that show of Cecily Tyson, Leslie Uggams, among others. She also appeared in feature films like Sticky Fingers, Limit Up, and Jumpin' at the Boneyard. She was in Little Man Tate, about a 7-year-old genius. Number 2, Denitra Vance. Number 3 is Judi Dench. She won an Oscar, a Tony, 2 Golden Globes, among many other awards. She started her acting career at the Old Vic in various Shakespeare plays. She was also M in 8 James Bond films until her final cameo appearance in Spectre. She was in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, about an orphanage full of kids with special abilities. Number 3, Judi Dench. And finally, number 4, Curtis Armstrong. He was Booger in the Revenge of the Nerds movies. On TV, he was in Moonlighting and a regular on the series Supernatural. He was also in the movies Risky Business, Ray, Better Off Dead, National Lampoon's Van Wilder, and many others. He played the school principal in a movie called Akela and the Bee, about a young spelling whiz. Number 4 is Curtis Armstrong. All right, Rolina, one of those actors is dead. Who is it?
I'm going to say it's Denise. Denise is dead.
Well, not Denitra. Is that who you're saying, Denitra Vance?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's who
number 2.
You are correct. Denitra Vance. She didn't have much of a career because she died at the age of 40.
Too soon.
In 1994, but she was a talented woman. All right, congratulations, Rolina. You have won the tickets to see Thrice tomorrow night.
Fantastic. Thank you.
All right, hang on, and Katie will tell you what you need to do to get into the show.
Well, I've got to go check on King Charles.
Yeah. Oh, well,
not the basketball player, Gina.
Oh, not Charles Barkley.
The actual
king, 77,
Yeah.
Prince Charles. But
he's only 77?
77.
Why did I feel like he was a lot older than that?
I don't know.
I'm very excited to go check on Yanni today.
Oh, well.
You gonna tug on his mustache?
Oh, it's so soothing. He's 71.
Yeah.
Oh, so soothing.
No, it's
lovely.
Does anybody really like this music?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, please, Gina, you need to get the essential Yanni.
He made a lot of money with this stuff.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Crash south on I-15 Center Street in Provo, affecting 2 left lanes there. That's the only accident that UDOT's reporting, and I don't think anybody sent anything in via text, but you certainly can if you see something. 33986.
All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages. Sean Means will be here to review the movies opening this weekend, and hopefully he's seen The Running Man, because I'm very curious. Right after these...
Channel 2 News at 10, it's Rod Decker, Undercover. What goes on behind the counter of your favorite burger joint? Are you getting more than you bargained for when you order it to go? Should we pay fast food workers more? And just what's in those deep-fried chicken pieces everybody orders? Our undercover reporter, Rod Decker, puts on a paper hat, a uniform, and a plastic badge with the name Bob on it. And he takes his hidden camera to uncover the truth about fast food.
Okay, Bob, I'm your manager. We'll start you out on the counter and see how you do.
Very good, sir. Hello, may I take your order?
Yes, I'll have a big burger, a 6-piece chicken thing, and a large root beer.
Would you like fries with that?
No, if I had wanted fries, I would have asked for fries.
So what you're telling me is that you don't want fries with your order.
That is what I said, isn't it?
Bob, you're slowing us down here. The customers are backing up. Let's move you over to fries for a bit. You work out there. We might be able to promote you to grill. You screw up, buddy, you're out of here.
Okay, then.
Oh, hey, Bob, I'm Ted. Welcome to Fry's. Pay no attention to the assistant manager. One community college management course, and he thinks he's Ray Kroc.
I see. So what's your story?
I just need some spare cash. I don't see myself cleaning out the shake machine 10 years from now. Hey, Bob, Bill's brother here is smuggling a keg back from Evanston. Big beer bash tonight. You want to come?
So what you're saying is that there will be an illegal supply of alcoholic beverages available tonight.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. You're Rod Decker, the Channel 2 news guy. Hey, everybody, it's Rod Decker.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. My name is Bob. I'm just an everyday high school student trying to get by on minimum wage.
Hey, you are Rod Decker. Give me that paper hat. Did anyone tell him what's in the deep-fried chicken pieces?
No.
Good. Now back to work, all of you.
There you have it. Fast food workers seem to be highly trained professionals. The weak links, like me, get weeded out in a hurry due to first-rate management techniques. As for minimum wage, it seems to be enough for these kids to have beer money. And the deep-fried chicken pieces are still a mystery to me. This is Rod Decker, Undercover, KUTV News.
Rod Stewart.
What?
I just saw this. There's pictures of Rod Stewart and his wife getting a cozy lunch date at the Subway near their Essex home. There's a picture of them sitting in the Subway. They ordered 2 6-inch subs.
Really? What beverage did they have, Gina? Did they have? I don't know if Subway is a Coke or a Pepsi venue. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I hope they had a cola.
You don't think of Rod Stewart as.
I don't think of Rod Stewart. Period.
And he didn't wait in a car and send his wife in.
Why would he?
He's just sitting there.
Why would he? He's a chivalrous man.
If I'm really hungry, I stop by the Subway. Come on, honey, let's get some.
See?
Thank you. Rick in Cottonwood, who texted and said, I want to know about that Running Man movie. I said, hold on, Sean Means is here. He's going to tell you all about it.
Tell us all about it.
Cottonwood.
In Cottonwood. Is this a sponsored feature?
Time is running out to take the Utah Music Survey on X96 and enter to win $1,000. Give us your feedback on the music we play, and you could win $1,000. Go to X96.com.
Well, he's stepped into the studio. He is Sean Means, is who I'm referring to. Sean is he looks like a lumberjack today, kind of, wearing your lumberjack plaid shirt. Sean is a reporter and editor at the Salt Lake Tribune. sltrib.com is where you can find his work there, and he's also a movie reviewer. You can find his reviews at moviecricket.net, and he's here to talk about three movies, I think, today. What do we got?
Before we get to the three, there's this horror movie called Keeper that was not screened for critics, and they didn't even have Thursday night screenings for it.
I have never heard of it.
This stars Tatiana Maslany, and it's directed by Osgood Perkins, who did Long Legs and The Monkey.
That's Tony Perkins' kid.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be good.
It's certainly going to be disturbing because that's the way he does things.
Yeah.
But haven't seen that. But I'm sure
it in theaters?
It is in theaters.
Okay.
So, on the other end of the spectrum, we have In Your Dreams. This is a disturbingly mild movie. This is an animated. It's on Netflix. An animated story about a teen girl and her little brother. They end up in the land of dreams. The sister thinks the Sandman can help her keep her family from splitting up. But in the world of dreams, to get to the Sandman, you have to go through Night Mara, the creator of bad dreams. And even then, the Sandman isn't everything the girl hopes he is. The word I keep coming back to for this movie is serviceable.
It's fine. It's just fine.
It's fine. It's just fine. There's nothing particularly wrong with it, but there's not really anything special about it, which is, so descriptive of most everything on Netflix. It's no K-pop Demon Hunters. I'll say that. Yeah. 2.5 stars for In Your Dreams.
All right.
So when you're folding laundry with your kids, there's
exactly.
Yeah. I did have some fun with Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I wasn't. I don't know. I don't think I was expecting a lot, but I had fun. This is a heist movie centered on magicians. This is the third movie with these folks. It starts with what we think is the band getting back together. The Four Horsemen: Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, and Dave Franco.
And they're all magicians.
They were magicians in the first movie. Isla Fisher skipped the second movie, but she's back for this one. So we soon find out they're doing their first show together in 10 years in an underground location in New York. Turns out, actually, no, it's not really them. It's there's a trio of young magicians who are borrowing the Four Horsemen's likeness, and like the Four Horsemen, they're stealing from rich jerks and giving to redistribute the money to other people. So, which is why Eisenberg's character, J. Daniel Atlas, shows up to talk to the three young guys. He needs them for a heist to take down this ruthless South African diamond tycoon played by Rosamund Pike.
She's a good bad guy.
She's a good bad guy, and a very thick South African accent. Sounds a little like somebody I can think of.
Elon Musk is what he's talking about.
Oh, don't give it away. The three young magicians are played by Dominic Sessa, who was in The Leftovers.
Oh, he's good too.
Yeah. Justice Smith, who was in I Saw the TV Glow, and Ariana Greenblatt, who's pretty cool. They go through these different heists, and of course, eventually, everybody else gets back into it. Woody Harrelson and Dave Franco and Isla Fisher, and they get back together, and they go through all these different heists, and the old magicians and the new magicians have to team up, and sometimes they're trying to show each other up, and it is a good deal of fun. Don't take it too seriously. Okay. It is, and some of the heist stuff is pretty smart. There's a lot of things several times where you see something happen, and then you have to go. They have to show you and go back, and so you can see how the trick was done.
Oh, they did like a little sort of flashback.
Flashback to this is where the diamond went here, and that kind of thing. So 3 stars.
All right.
For Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Not in theaters.
That's everywhere in theaters. Yes.
Okay.
So The Running Man.
The Running Man. So this is adapted from a Stephen King novel. A Richard Bachman novel.
Yes.
It's one of the Bachmans. In near future, and one corporation controls everything: the military, the police, the media, the government, the food supply, all of it, all the jobs. And we have this one guy, Ben Richards, played by Glenn Powell. I had somebody tell me this morning, quit trying to make Glenn Powell happen.
It's happened already. He's been in a bunch of good stuff.
He was in Twisters.
Yeah.
He was in,
He was in Top Gun.
So Ben gets fired one too many times from the corporation, so he's blacklisted, but he needs money to care for his sick kid. And the one job he can get is at the TV network, that owns everything too.
Yeah.
And their big game show, The Running Man. And the rules are simple. 3 contestants have to survive out in the world for 30 days with a group of trained hunters out to get them, and with everyone in America trying to get the reward money to find him and take him down.
So everyone is after him.
Everybody is after him. So, yeah. So Ben figures out very quickly that not only does he have to survive, but he has to figure out how to lay low, hide out, and maybe take a few of the hunters out, too. And as this is happening, the game show's host, played by Coleman Domingo,
Perfect
for the host, is telling the narrative that Ben is a communist and abandoning his family and all kinds of bad things, and that's which is gins up the mob, gins up the crowd to want to go after him and get him, but after a while something starts happening and the crowd starts being on his side. And that becomes a problem for the show's producer, who's the real mastermind of all this, played by Josh Brolin. Because in the '87 version, the Schwarzenegger version, those two characters, the MC and the producer, were wrapped into a single character.
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson, right?
Yeah.
So,
and Arnold Schwarzenegger was the Glenn Powell.
Yeah. Arnold played Ben Richards, right?
Right.
Arnold does show up in this movie in a very funny way.
Okay.
Really?
I will tell you off air.
I did not expect that. Okay.
Just a very brief cameo, and I'll explain it to you off air. This is a fun action movie. It's most fun when it's not trying to be meaningful. I mean, occasionally it gets into how reality TV is killing us and all that kind of dividing us instead of going after the power state. Directed by Edgar Wright, who did the Shaun of the Dead trilogy. Last movie was Last Night in Soho. Unloads a lot of dark humor in all the action and the commentary about corporate media delivering bread and circuses to distract. I did have a lot of fun. There's some quick performances here. Michael Cera is in here at one point, so you get a little Scott Pilgrim reunion with Edgar.
Oh yeah.
William H. Macy, Emilia Jones, who's a lovely young actress, and Glenn Powell is. You're right. He's a movie star.
He is.
He's got the goods.
He's already done it. He's already a thing.
3.5 stars for The Running Man.
You liked it better than I thought you would.
I liked it better than I thought I would too. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I was looking at a synopsis of the first one that was done with Richard Dawson and Schwarzenegger, and just as I'm reading through the plot points, it seems to be that one, and I don't remember this exactly, but it was fairly political. I mean, it was quite. It had some messages that it wanted to make.
Yeah.
And you say this one sort of doesn't, or you don't like it when it does?
It does, but it's better when it just goes straight to the mayhem. So, but it's still pretty fun.
All right.
The first movie was directed by Paul Michael Glazer.
Really?
Starsky and Hutch?
Starsky.
As in Starsky and Hutch.
For you old timers.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next week, what do we got?
Next week, long last, we get to see how Wicked ends. Because that's been a big question mark for a lot of people.
Okay.
Where does it go?
Wicked for good. That's
is this one part or two parts?
This is the second part.
Yeah.
Okay. This
And
is the
second and final part.
second part of the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
They broke the instead of sitting 3 hours in a theater, you get to sit 5 hours in a movie theater.
How long is this one?
This one's like 2.5 or something. So
wow.
It'll be a long one.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Sean.
Thank you.
All right.
Moviecricket.net is where you'll find a lot of reviews that Sean has done over the years.
All right. Traffic, Gina, please.
Crash southbound I-15. This is Center Street in Provo, affecting 2 left lanes through there. That's about it. We've got a pretty good commute this morning. I don't think anybody sent anything in via text. Nope, nothing there. But please let us know what you're seeing out there. 33986.
All right, we've got boners coming up here. The candidates you'll be voting for this time. Boner candidate number 1. And by the way, I don't know how you're going to decide these three.
They're too good?
Boner candidate number 1. There's something that just ain't right about Megyn Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Boner candidate number 2. They did the work. They served honorably. They deserve the benefit of that. And boner candidate number 3, yeah, that's it. Kick her when she's dead. Good one, Arthur.
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after these messages and a song. Stand by for that. Lim Jewelers, Gina.
I love talking about local family-owned businesses.
Well, why don't you talk about Lim Jewelers?
Okay,
then?
they are one of them. It's the Lim family. They've been doing jewelry since 1949. They still have this family-owned business. You walk into Lim Jewelers, you are going to be talking to a member of the Lim family. Join Lim Jewelers this November and mark your calendar for Small Business Saturday on November 29th. It's a sale you won't want to miss with up to 30% off most items, some up to 50% off. Make holiday gifting easy by creating a wish list. This is a great idea. Somebody has to buy you a Christmas present, and they have no idea what to get you. Do them a favor. Seriously, you're going to help both of you. You're going to get what you want, and you're going to help them with their gift buying. You go into Lim Jewelers and you make a wish list. Say, oh, these are some of the things that I really like.
Yeah.
And then you tell your loved one, there's a list at Lim Jewelers. You can go pick something off that list, and that way everybody's happy. Place your custom order by December 15th. Have it ready for the holidays. Come to see them in Midvale, 574 East Fort Union in Midvale, Lim Jewelers. I have it's actually a list, Carrie.
Huh?
It's a Halloween list.
Halloweeny?
List of
It's 11 spine-tingling hauntings said to be true in Utah.
said to be
Said
true.
to
Well,
be
then
true.
it must be fact then, right?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
I'm gonna put my logical, scientific mind to this.
Okay. Number 1, the White Lady of Latuda.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
The little town of Latuda was a booming mine town at the turn of the 20th century, but in 1927, an avalanche ripped through the town, killing several residents. A woman in a white dress is often seen wandering around the vacant buildings. Many people believe she's the widow of a miner who died.
I think this one's true.
Number 2,
Okay.
young girl's ghost at Moon Lake.
Oh yeah.
If you go camping at Moon Lake in the High Uintas, you might run into the ghost of a young girl. Several campers have reported she appears in broad daylight, soaking wet and shivering. As they try to give her assistance, she disappears right in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's on Facebook, it must be true.
I think it's true.
Clem, the Civil War soldier at Fort Douglas.
Clem, right up there by the University of Utah.
Fort Douglas is said to be home of several ghosts, but Clem is the most popular.
Why?
He's thought to be a Civil War soldier who was murdered by a disgruntled private at the fort in 1899. Clem is short and stocky. Have you seen him, Bill?
I have.
He has a beard.
Mhm.
He's often seen wandering among the headstones at the Fort Douglas Cemetery.
Yeah.
Facebook says it's true.
Speaking of cemeteries, Salt Lake City Cemetery is the final resting place for more than 125,000 people.
It's just lousy with ghosts.
Visitors report hearing footsteps, seeing orbs, hearing the cries of people.
Yeah.
Some have even seen children running around the cemetery who disappear into thin air
Yeah.
when approached.
Now, Steph in our chat room, who I trust implicitly when it comes to politics and news, she says that the White Lady is real.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ghostly children at Murray Park. Sometimes ghost stories pop up in unexpected places. Murray Park is a beautiful park, shady trees, plenty of grass for picnics, 4 different playgrounds. People at the park often report seeing a young boy and his little sister on the playground. They both seem distraught, but the kids disappear when people approach.
Well, they want to go help them, but then they're ghosts.
So far, you've agreed with all these,
I think
Bill.
and I know I've seen Clem.
The legend of Dead Horse Point State Park is a horrifying tale.
Oh, it sure is.
It's said that cowboys were poaching horses from the native people in the area and drove the horses to the natural corral on the peninsula of land that sits far above the Colorado River. Then the thieves abandoned the horses who died of thirst. Campers at the state park report hearing the stamping of hooves and whinnies of horses late into the night.
Facebook says it's true.
The ghost of Holken Olson, the first owner of the Shooting Star Saloon.
Oh, up in Huntsville.
Utah's oldest continuously operating bar is said to be haunted by its original owner. Holken Olson was apparently quite a character. He owned and operated the bar all the way through Prohibition. Several staff throughout the years claim to have seen him, and they say he often turns the lights on after they leave.
What? Well, that's not very energy conscious.
He doesn't care. He's a ghost.
Yeah, it's,
American Fork Canyon is beautiful, but many people claim that it's full of unexplained paranormal activity. Timpanogos Cave is said to be haunted by spirits who brush up against people during the cave tour. You've done the tour, Bill.
I have, and several spirits rubbed up against me rather vigorously.
Now, did this happen, though? People have reported ghostly hitchhikers, plague drivers, who then, after they leave the cave, they come with them.
Yeah.
So you're telling me...
Hitchhiking ghosts.
Beware of hitchhiking ghosts.
Yes.
At Timpanogos, yep.
It might seem odd to find ghosts at a municipal building, but some people who work at the Salt Lake City and County building, we'll have to ask Mayor Mendenhall about this, swear that it's haunted. It's thought that at least 5 different ghosts haunt the halls and offices there, including 2 children, a previous Salt Lake City mayor. Oh, it's Dee Dee Cordini, don't you think?
Probably. See, the mayor's a politician, though. She'll try to cover this up. We know it to be true.
Grafton is Utah's most famous ghost town. It was the site of several tragedies over the years. Visitors wander through the cemetery, report hearing chilling screams, eerie laughter. Finally, this. The Purple Lady at the Rio Grande Depot.
Right down the road.
If you visit the restroom at the Rio Grande Depot, you may see a lady dressed in purple in the mirror.
Well, I accidentally went into the ladies' room, and there she was.
She's said to be a woman who got into an argument with her fiancé on the train platform. She took off her engagement ring, threw it on the tracks, and then immediately regretted her actions, climbed down to retrieve it, and was struck by a train and killed. She's seen in several different spots throughout the depot.
I think that one is true as well. I think all of those are true.
I thought you were going to bring science, Bill, but you...
Well, my scientific mind says those are all true. Because so many people have seen them and recounted the stories, it must be true.
What? There's no other explanation.
No, I don't think so.
Now, when Sue and I first moved in together, I convinced her that our house that we were in was haunted.
Why did you do
Just having a little fun?
Well, it's just, I would, fart in the next room. And she would say, "What's that?" And I'd say, "Oh, it was a ghost, clearly." It was a ghost.
The farting ghost.
Talk about gaslighting. Oh, come on.
And
we hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Oh.
The farting ghost.
It's a ghost.
Tammy won, and Anthony won. Big W's.
All right, 7:21 right now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. Now, you're going to hear all 3, and then you're going to decide which one of these 3 stories is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, November 14, 2025. Boner being an old term meaning mistake. 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, you'll vote, and one of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell boner T-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. You know, there's something that just ain't right about Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly, known for offering absurd takes that nobody asked for, mused on Wednesday about whether a pedophile was really the right word to use for a man who liked 15-year-old girls. But she, you know, you remember all these things she's done in the past. She said that Santa Claus is white. She had to insist on that.
Santa and Jesus.
Yeah, Santa and Jesus are white. She picked another hill to die on. She implied in conversation with News Nation host Batya Ungar Sargon that it wasn't quite fair to call Jeffrey Epstein a pedophile because he was into the barely legal types of minors, which Kelly appallingly defines as, you know, like 15-year-olds who look like they could be legal adults. Epstein was charged with sex trafficking of minors and conspiracy to commit sex trafficking of minors. And the Department of Justice said he abused and exploited dozens of underage girls, some as young as 14. But Megyn Kelly said, nonetheless, she questioned how to characterize Epstein because, well, she claims that she knows someone very close to this case, who's in a position to know virtually everything, and that this person has told me from the start years ago that Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a pedophile. Kelly continued, this person's view, who was there for a lot of this, but that he was into barely legal types. He liked 15-year-old girls. Now, I'm just giving you the facts, she said. He wasn't into like 8-year-olds. I mean, that would be wrong.
That'll be the slogan for the GOP coming up. At least they weren't 8.
But 15, you
yeah,
know.
That's false.
We can all agree on that.
Come on.
Megyn has a daughter that is 15.
Yeah.
That's hideous.
I mean, how much of her soul has she sold?
I don't think she had one to begin with. Boner candidate number 1. There's something about Megyn Kelly that just ain't right. Here's boner candidate number 2. They did the work. They served honorably. They deserve the benefit of that. A group of 17 transgender members of the Air Force is suing the U.S. government over what they say is the military's unlawful revocation of their early retirement pension and benefits.
Yes.
The lawsuit filed in federal court comes several months after the Air Force confirmed that they would deny all transgender service members who have served between 15 and 18 years the option to retire early and would instead separate them without retirement benefits.
They earned that.
Yeah, it's just the latest in a series of legal challenges to the Trump administration's policies that have sought to push transgender troops out of the military since the early days of the second term. The U.S. Supreme Court in May, however, allowed the ban on trans troops to be enforced while legal challenges proceed. According to law, one of the advocacy group, GLAD Law is what it's called, one of the advocacy groups that helped bring the lawsuit, service members affected by this policy will now face a loss of up to $2 million owed for their service over the course of their lifetime, in addition to the loss of health insurance benefits. Michael Haley, a staff attorney with the group, said that the revocation of the early retirement benefits was part of the general cruelty in attacking transgender people. He noted that many of the plaintiffs received orders allowing their retirements and that some had even begun the process of getting out of the military. Boner candidate number 2. They did the work. They served honorably. They deserve the benefit of that. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Yeah, kick her when she's dead. Good one, Arthur.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by.
Get a hail of a deal on your next vehicle purchase at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer. Mike Hale Acura, a hail of a car buying experience.
Jenna Jameson, former porn star.
Yeah, that's a name we haven't heard in a while.
51 years old. Shared an Instagram reel Sunday about the transformative personal journey she's on. After decades of being known for my body and sin, getting baptized and helping others find Jesus too, Jameson wrote alongside a video of herself looking at the camera before mouthing the words, "I'm switching sides." Yep, she's gone to the religious side now. She captioned her post, "Crack the Bible, you won't regret it." Jameson also exclusively told...
You heard about this Bible?
Yeah, told the Post, New York Post, "I am being loud and proud about my walk with Jesus Christ. Proclaiming my love for him is opening so many people's eyes to the fact that they are not irredeemable."
Who's down with G.O.D.?
I mean, if anybody can be redeemed, it's,
Good for her.
Yeah, I mean, sure, yeah, whatever. She's reformed herself. The government shutdown is over. Utahns who depend on food aid will get their benefits by Saturday, state officials said. Now that the federal government has reopened, the state will issue full November benefits to all Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, customers by Saturday, tomorrow, though some will start receiving funds today. SNAP, also known as food stamps, is fully funded by the federal government. Now, we haven't had a morsel of murder in quite some time, but I think Gina has a very juicy morsel of murder about cheerleading.
California prosecutors said that a woman accused of stabbing a retired nurse to death in a mall parking structure was looking for money so she could send her daughter on a cheerleading trip.
Yeah.
Opening statements were presented in Torrance Superior Court on Wednesday in the murder trial of 47-year-old Sherry Lynette Townsend, according to courtroom reporting. Prosecutors said Townsend's responsible for stabbing 66-year-old Susan Leeds, a retired nurse, who was found bleeding in her SUV on May 3rd, 2018. Leeds had just finished a shopping trip at the Promenade in the Peninsula Mall in Rolling Hills, California. She died minutes after she was found. Townsend had also been shopping there that day, and her gold sedan was seen leaving the same parking structure where she was found. According to prosecutors, Townsend was experiencing financial difficulties in the days before Leeds' death and posted about her troubles on social media. One specific point of contention was a cheerleading trip to Florida for her then 14-year-old daughter. Prosecutors said Townsend offered to bring two of her daughter's friends with them on the trip. The friends each gave Townsend $350 for tickets, but according to prosecutors, those tickets were never purchased, so she kept that money. A criminal complaint filed by the local Palos Verdes, California, said investigators spoke to the general manager of the cheerleading team that Townsend's daughter was on. The manager told investigators that she had had a history of writing checks and bouncing them to the team and had been asked to provide cash or cashier's checks in order to pay team fees. The complaint stated that Townsend had used Google to search for different ways to obtain money, including duplicating credit cards, robbing coin-operated washing machines, getting celebrity donations, and even finding a sugar daddy. Prosecutors also cited Google searches for the Promenade and Peninsula gyms. She sat in the parking lot waiting for someone that had a nice car to come out, and she took her purse. She stabbed and killed this woman.
Wow.
To take her purse.
You know what this tells me? That the tyranny of cheerleading is worse than the tyranny of soccer.
It's cheerleading's fault.
Yeah, it's cheerleading's fault. Crime data from Salt Lake, a review of the city's online crime map, shows the city recorded 65 burglaries, 795 larcenies, and 46 motor vehicle thefts during the month of, I think this past month, October. Several neighborhoods reported notable totals, including the Ballpark neighborhood, 156 crimes, Sugar House 106, and the downtown area 149. Yay! So there you go. Those are the places where crime is really the highest in Salt Lake. Jeffrey Epstein cast himself as a Trump insider and wanted to leverage potentially damaging information about Trump and his business dealings, according to emails with associates. Trump's longtime friendship with Epstein came to an apparent end in the mid-2000s, or did it?
It didn't.
But Epstein remained intently focused on Trump for years afterward, seeking to exploit the remnants of their relationship up until his arrest on federal sex trafficking charges in 2019. In more than 20,000 pages of Epstein typo-strewn emails and other messages released by a congressional committee, Epstein insulted Donald Trump and hinted that he had damaging information on him. By turns gossipy, scathing, and scheming, the messages show influential people pressing Epstein for insight into Donald Trump, and Epstein casting himself as the ultimate Trump translator, somebody who knew him intimately and was the one who would be able to take him down if necessary.
Well, they were buddies.
Yeah. Close, very close.
For years.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, this just came out too. And Matt Gaetz.
Oh yeah,
Ew, this is gross.
This is a gross story.
Matt Gaetz, Torsi. So he was somehow acquitted of having sex with an underage.
Well, not acquitted. They decided not to prosecute. It's different than being acquitted.
Yeah, he was. I guess they felt that they didn't have quite enough evidence. But the 17-year-old that he abused said she was living in a homeless shelter, and she said she needed money to buy braces to fix her teeth, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
He gave her money to get her teeth fixed. Matt
in
Gaetz.
exchange
for sex. And here's the deal. Matt Gaetz, you'll remember, he was in Congress.
Yep.
And Donald Trump wanted him to be Attorney General.
now you know why.
And so he quit Congress.
Well, because
he was going to be Attorney General, and then more information about this came out.
And you would ask multiple congressmen who would say, yeah, he would come in like bragging about it with pictures. And it wasn't like this was some secret thing he was doing. They all knew what he was doing.
A top housing official in Donald Trump's administration has referred California Democratic Representative Eric Swalwell to the Justice Department for a potential federal probe based on allegations of mortgage and tax fraud.
None of these have come through, by the way.
Related
other
to
people, Letitia James.
He's Swalwell has been on the forefront of being a vocal critic of Donald Trump, and so he's going to use the Justice Department to try and bring Swalwell down. Probably won't happen, but it's a pain in the ass for the.
It's that it's going to cost him money to defend himself, and it's just to drag his name through the mud. That's why.
Hundreds of people were evacuated from a city in Oklahoma, and others were told to shelter in place because a tanker truck that was leaking at a hotel parking lot. It was leaking anhydrous ammonium gas.
Wow.
The gas release happened at 10 p.m. Wednesday. People in the immediate area were in respiratory distress, and at least 36 people had to be taken to the hospital, and they had to clear out the whole neighborhood while they took care of that situation. And then Italian pasta brands. Your favorites could disappear or at least double in price under a stiff tariff proposal.
Oh, but that can't be true, Bill, because the tariffs are paid by the other countries.
13 imported pasta brands it could go up as high as 107% of what they are now. 13 companies they may just, like Barilla, popular brands, they just may pull out of this market, the United States altogether. And speaking of Italian pasta, Pope Leo XIV.
I like this Pope.
Will meet and dine with in a group setting with Alyssa Nobile, who is a transgender Catholic activist, during a special lunch at the Vatican this Sunday, November 16th.
That's the wrong Pope, by the way. X96.com/ That's the old
wrong
Pope.
Pope. That's the dead Pope.
Hey, you need a Pope Leo. Where's Leo?
Pope Leo is from Chicago.
Hey, I'm a Pope Leo. He's the Pope, Gina.
They immediately get an
That's
Italian
right.
accent.
We're going to have a lunch with a transgender person. That's very nice. We'll have Italian pasta. The Barilla. Have a Barilla pasta.
He's from Chicago.
That's a nice thing he's doing.
Yeah,
it is.
She said, I felt rejected. Alyssa Noble said, I felt rejected by the church, and I was subjected to an exorcism at one time.
Really?
When I was young.
Wow.
And she said, but I feel
heard,
vindicated and I heard because the Pope said, hey, come on, we'll have some spaghetti. All right, that's it.
All right. Weather, traffic.
61, really warm. Did you guys notice that when you left the house?
I had 63.
I drove into work with my window down.
It's so weird. And not going to get a whole lot warmer today. 65 for a high today. Overnight low 47. Tomorrow 65. There is a 30% chance of rain today. Your better chance is going to be Saturday night into Sunday. 80% chance then. Monday, we've got another 80% chance. And then Tuesday, we could be cold enough that could see some flakes down here on the valley floor. But we will have rain for sure. So that That will be nice for a change. And traffic is nice for a change, too. I am looking at the UDOT camera, and perhaps they're wrong, but this shows me green from Ogden to Provo. If you're somewhere and see something that needs to be reported, report it. You report it by texting to us, 33986.
All right, here's boner candidate number 3. That's right, kick her when she's dead. Good one, Arthur. Attorney Arthur Adela, who represented Jeffrey Epstein's accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, lashed out at deceased Epstein victim Virginia Giuffre on News Nation Thursday, arguing that she did not deserve any compensation from Epstein's estate. Ghislaine is a very strong woman. This is a quote. She's a very smart woman, but nobody wants to be in prison for 20 years, said Idella during an appearance on News Nation's Cuomo. Chris, I heard about how much money the Epstein estate gave out, but all you had to kind of do was line up and say, this is what happened, and there were no checks and balances, and they were just writing out checks to people. I'm positive, from what I know, that there were some young women who were absolutely hurt and deserved that compensation, but I don't put Virginia Giuffre in that category. We caught her lying so many times. The federal government, when they tried Ghislaine Maxwell's case, they interviewed Giuffre for hours, maybe days. They never put her on the stand because, you know why? She wasn't credible. She accused our friend Alan Dershowitz 6 times in 6 places, and then she said, well, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it wasn't Alan Dershowitz.
It's hard to keep them all straight.
But he's not pointing out that there are pictures of her with Prince Andrew and all of that kind of. But he's saying she doesn't deserve it. She didn't deserve any money. She didn't deserve a payout. That's it, Arthur. Kick her when she's dead.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
These people are so sickening. Boner candidate number 1. You know, there's something that just ain't right about Megyn Kelly. She's trying to tell us that, you know, 15-year-olds are that's not pedophilia. You know, now maybe if it was an 8-year-old or a 5-year-old, yeah, but 8.
That's hideous.
That's again, I want that to be their slogan when they run.
Well, at least they weren't 8.
At least they weren't 8.
Yeah.
Boner candidate number 2. They did the work. They served honorably. They deserve the benefit of that. So, transgender members of the Air Force who are being denied their retirement benefits, they've been in the service for 18 years or more, and they're being forced to retire, and they're taking away their benefits. And boner candidate number 3, kick her when she's dead. Good one, Arthur.
There we go. All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. The one that you think should win. The one that you think is the worst. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and then text that to 33986. Or you can call the producer's booth. Katie will take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, November 14, 2025. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. All right. You've got until the end of these messages to vote. It's less than 4 minutes. And then Jimmy the Wine Guy will be here. Jimmy Santangelo. Have another drink with Jimmy. He's going to make us a cocktail and take your questions, so start thinking about it. What would you like to ask Jimmy? Coming up. All right, here we go. Let's get to voting. Boner of the day.
You're listening to All Things Considered Dull and Pretentious on NPR. I'm your host, the Lyman Pettigrew. You may refer to me as Lyman Pettigrew. Our next program is funded by a grant from the Lyman Pettigrew Foundation. Every Thursday, we like to take a look at children's book reviewer, Mongo. We call it Children's Book Review with Mongo. Today, Mongo will be reviewing the timeless classic Runaway Bunny by Margaret Wise Brown, illustrated by Clement Hurd.
Mongo, Runaway Bunny.
Is that all, Mongo?
No, much more. Runaway Bunny bad. Make Mama Bunny chase after him. Bad Bunny. If Mongo run away from Mama, Mama bunk Mongo on the head. Bad Mongo, bonk bonk. Mongo also hate Runaway Bunny because no color pictures on pages. But Mongo like pretty pictures. Mongo hate words.
This has been Children's
Wait,
Book...
Mongo not finished. Bad character development in Runaway Bunny. Mongo not care when Bunny run away. What motivate Bunny? What compelling reason turn page? Plus, Mongo thinks something kinky going on with Margaret Wise Brown and Clement Hurd. Bad book. Very bad.
Now this has been Children's Book Review with Mongo. Coming up next, we look at the explosion of goat cheese making in America's heartland, and later on we take a very, very quiet look at the exciting NBA playoffs on All Things Dull and Pretentious on NPR. But first, this news from parts of the world you've never heard of.
Well, have you ever wondered what it's like to sneeze while you're driving 200 miles an hour in an Indy car? Have you ever wondered what?
I would think it would be like sneezing, right?
Well, but think about it. You have to close your eyes when you're driving. Just
Everything
but how far
slows
do you-
down, though. Everything slows down. I think
when you
that's,
sneeze.
No. When you're driving 200 miles an hour, you're so used to it. Everything slows down.
Well, race car drivers deal with a lot of challenges that we all do. You know, we've all, had to sneeze while we're driving. But it's harder to do when you're going 200 miles an hour. IndyCar star Alexander Rossi was recently interviewed about what it's like to sneeze while you're going 200 miles an hour. They also asked him about picking his nose. Do you have to pick your nose while you're driving 200 miles an hour?
I think with the helmet and everything, that's the last thing on your mind.
And that's what he said. He said, well, even if I wanted to, I couldn't get it up there in the helmet.
The gloves, you got the stuff covering your face so that if you catch on fire, you don't die. You got the helmet,
But the trick is to try to sneeze in the straightaway, he said.
Well, yeah.
'Cause
no kidding.
If you can hold it, till the straightaway, it's better. But he said it's scary. You close your eyes for a second, and how far you travel in just that half a second when you close your eyes, it could be disaster.
I heard Danny Sullivan, Indy race car driver, though, talking about, how many laps did they do at Indy? Is it 50 or 100 or something? I mean, they just... A lot of laps.
500, the Indianapolis 500.
500, yeah, obviously, duh. But you're going 180, 200 miles an hour for that long of a period of time. And he says everything slows down, kind of. He says, I knew where my girlfriend was sitting. And so I would look to find her every time I went by. And then I noticed she was getting very friendly with a guy sitting next to her. He said, things sort of slow down, and you get used to it, and you can...
You did good, Gina. I'm proud of you. That's good.
Whoa! Hey!
All right, 7:46. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by a delicious slow cooker white bean chicken chili.
And Black Velvet Boutique offering fun, sexy gifts, adult toys, lingerie, expert advice. Black Velvet Boutique open 7 days a week, 595 South State in Clearfield.
Well,
Hard to pick the horrible today.
The number 3, kick her when she's down, Arthur. The thing about Virginia Griffey only got 31 votes, came in a very distant.
That surprised me.
Very distant third. But the two, number 1, Megyn Kelly, and number 2, transgender people being denied their benefits. They're kicking them out of the military.
That was close. A lot of votes, though.
Yeah. Each one got over 150 votes. But Boner candidate number 1, Megyn Kelly, got 162 votes. But the kicking the transgender people out of the military and refusing to give them their benefits, that got 182 votes and is Boner of the Day.
There you go.
Amazing.
It's your Boner of the Day for today, November 14, 2025. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. Is this sponsored, Gina?
Have another drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy, powered by Clearwater Distilling. Today, Jimmy's crafting a Canella Cinnamon Whiskey Old Fashioned. Adds a nice fall flavor to a classic. Perfect winter sipper. Take notes, people.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
Well, here he is, the ferocious czar who runs the Wine Academy of Utah, Jimmy Santangelo. You can find all things Jimmy at wineacademyofutah.com. And Jimmy's here for 2 segments, so we're going to talk about this fine Canella cocktail, and also he'll answer your questions.
Yes.
877-602-9696. How about holiday beverages you might want to ask about or things like that?
Well, we made one here today for you, and I know in the lead we had in their old-fashioned, but we changed it here last minute, pulled an audible.
What is it?
This is Canella and cranberry juice, and this is a 1-to-1 ratio. The cinnamon really comes through. I'm using just a really nice organic cranberry and tart cherry. I wanted more of that tartness to come through, so not too sweet. And we have, the Canella whiskey, no sugars added already. Clearwater really likes to push the boundaries with their distillation and infusions and combinations of their flavors. They've got such a great lineup in their portfolio. And this Canella whiskey just screams the fall and holiday season with that nice, light cinnamon flavor.
How about this? People don't do punch bowls much anymore.
Right.
But this would be easy to do. You get a big punch bowl and you put a whole bottle of Canella in there, the cinnamon whiskey, and all your cranberries. Put a little bit of ice in there.
Some orange, some star anise, some clove. I love where you're going with it. And the nice thing about the Canella this month, it's on SPA, so it's $3 off. It's $26.
That's great.
I mean, and this is going to be on your shelf, or if you use it in a batched cocktail out, something really nice for that. No, that would be fantastic.
I actually have, along those lines, it for the cider, and you put it in like a. I put it in a crock pot actually to keep it warm,
to heat it up,
and then I add this cinnamon whiskey to that.
Yeah,
there you go.
I was just going to say that this would also be good warm.
Yeah. So somebody just asked that last night actually at one of our events about can you have hot cocktails? Like, how do you go about doing that? And like, well, what we do in our house is we have the small pot, and I love the crock pot idea because that just keeps it nice and warm, consistent temp. Your burner's not going up, not going down. You're not going to have any caramelization at the bottom, any Maillard effect or whatever. So you keep that nice and warm, but it's the I love, and I've said a million times on the feature here, that unfiltered cider, the apple juice, the apple cider. Love that, and keep that warm. Add some of your spices, and you can already get a pre-spice, but it's fun having stuff floating around. Sure. Sliced apple, things of that nature. Yeah, orange, little segments of orange, or sliced orange, the wheels, and it's a lot of fun. Now, what my Nana taught me as a kid, as a young adult, is you have your alcohols on the side, so people ladle it in the cup and then you add it. Otherwise, the alcohol may vapor off.
That's what I was going to ask about.
That's what I did. I had the crock
You had
pot
your-
with the apple cider, and I put some cinnamon sticks and stuff in it, and then I had the bottle of the Canellas, and then people can put as much as they want.
Well, speaking of the holidays, 'tis the season, and I brought you guys
Oh, look at
little
that.
ornament drinks. So this is what you have in your cup, but in the ornament.
So this is cranberry and
Cranberry and
Canella?
cinnamon. You can put anything you want in here.
Oh,
So
that's
I've got a
great.
number of in-home wine events, not only this weekend, all throughout the holidays, and everyone will finish their final pour in these little guys.
Those
I
are
just
cute.
bought them. Aren't they fun?
Where did you get
So,
those?
I got it, online.
That's great. That's great. Thank
Those
you,
are
Jimmy.
cute. And
I'm
you
so
can reuse them,
Pinterestable.
yeah.
What a
this is-
great gift idea.
Isn't that
And
fun?
it says drink
And it
me
says
on
drink,
it.
so you know which one's you can put it on the tree, right?
Yeah.
Like you
Great.
put it on the tree. So I just thought it was something for, beverages bring people together. They can be fun. They can be gift-giving ideas. And this Canella whiskey really brings that together because perhaps somebody's not going to normally get this product. Like, what am I going to do with the cinnamon whiskey? Well, we're talking about a whole bunch of things that we can do with the cinnamon whiskey, whether it's the old-fashioned or something as simple as your favorite cranberry-flavored item. And I love this with pineapple juice, too. It's just the cinnamon and pineapple. It's kind of that tiki thing, and it's just that caramelization. The pineapple with the cinnamon kind of becomes caramelized on my palate. It's a favorite of mine.
Now I gotta try that.
Yeah, you gotta try that one.
And Steph in the chat room. All right, Jimmy. Damn, I'll go buy some Canella today. You twisted my arm.
And it's on sale.
And
It's on sale, and you can also get it at the Clearwater store. Clearwater has a distillery and a package store in front. In fact, every other month, the Wine Academy of Utah and Clearwater collaborate for an educational event on the etiquette of smoking cigars, and we then pair two cocktails from one of their spirits. In fact, this weekend, this Sunday at 2:00, we are featuring the Canella. And I'm going to be doing an old-fashioned there, and then I'm also going to be doing the, after tasting this, I might do this.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's not
I got to
bad.
see what the cigar is. I don't want it to go too cherry or tart.
That's
but
true.
I was going to do with the apple cider what I had just explained, but cold, not hot.
You're talking about pineapples, and it just reminded me of this story I saw early this week. You would be interested in this, Jimmy. After 15 years of research and development, the Dole Pineapple Company has unveiled Colada Royale Pineapple. The company calls it a game-changing innovation to the fresh fruit category. It is a pineapple which they have bred to taste like a pina colada.
So a little cookie.
So you just can just eat the pineapple and it tastes like a pina colada.
Wow, cue the song, right?
Exactly. This is really good, though. This cranberry and cinnamon.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is a
really
fun one.
good.
And I
Easy.
just posted a picture of that cute ornament if you want to see what that looks like.
Yeah, it's just a little It'd be great if you had about 20 of these and just used them all on your tree with different alcohols in them.
Now, last time I was,
the earrings.
I'm wondering because last time I was at the grocery store, I saw this cranberry 7-Up. And I'm wondering.
I'm there.
That's-
Let's do it. I was even
You know.
thinking that you can add some soda water to this to soften it up.
There you go.
Yeah.
All
no
right.
sugar added though. That's good.
Yeah, if you have any questions for Jimmy, this is the time. Our chat room has found your ornament already, and they have the link
I got
to
your
it,
ornament.
so people can buy it. That's funny.
877-602-9696. Are we breaking right now, or do we want to?
We're going to take a break. Yes.
Because we need to talk about Jimmy's events coming up too.
We do. We'll get to those.
Okay.
And any questions that you have for Jimmy, right now is the time to call 877-602-9696 and get some recommendations for. Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yeah.
You got,
All kinds of good stuff.
yeah.
Friend of the program says northbound I-15 around 45th South. Traffic moving like a dream. Whatever we're doing today, Utah, let's all remember and do it every day. I agree. I don't see any trouble out there on the roads. That changes, though. You can always text us and let us know. 33986 is where. Did somebody just send something?
No, it's just
Oh.
keep going.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, like I said, everything looks great. If that changes, let us know.
The chat room is saying do 24 of these these ornaments and make it an advent calendar.
There you go. Your advent.
You just drink one a day. And Dr. Neal says that the Sprite with cranberry doesn't have enough cranberry flavor to stand up to the whiskey. So,
Aha.
It overpower it. Okay,
Okay.
that's good to know. Thank you, Dr. Neal. All right.
Community effort. I love this.
It is. We all pool our ideas here. All right. And Cement Dave says, why bother with a punch bowl? I've got my 100-ounce X96 big-ass mug.
Well, there you go.
I'll just serve it in that.
Sure.
All right, we'll take a break. Questions for Jimmy right now. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Talk to Jimmy. Randlife.com/X96.
Rand Life is a local mortgage company. I've used them before, and as a matter of fact, we're doing some work with them right now. They're terrific people. And Rand Life Home Loans, here's what they can do for you. They can get you money out of your house by using what they call a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit. The thing that Rand Life has been able to do is get you money from that is as fast as 5 days. That is incredible. 5 days. They don't drag out the process. If you need some extra money for the holidays, maybe you need a little bit of money to pay off a high interest credit card debt, or maybe you're going to take a trip for the holidays. Let your home work for you and get some money out of it with Rand Life's 5-day HELOC. So don't wait. Find out what your options are today. Just go to randlife.com/X96.
So we're usually talking to our good friend Jimmy, the wine guy, right now, but he's traveling.
He's in Europe.
And got me thinking. This is something I wanted to talk to you guys about. So Joe, my husband Joe, and I are trying to develop a drink, and we haven't quite figured it out yet. But let me tell you the evolution of it so far.
Yeah, why are you doing this?
Well, we were talking about the Big Lebowski, and when you talk about the Big Lebowski, you think of what?
White Russian.
White Russians.
Well, that's simple enough.
Yeah. And I said, but I don't like the idea of a White Russian.
Why is that?
Because it's the White
What?
White Russian.
It's
what?
You know what I prefer?
What?
I prefer a brown Egyptian to a White Russian. So we said, how can we come up with?
So what you did was you started with the name of the drink.
Yes.
And now you're working your way.
You just didn't like the name of the White Russian?
Yeah.
But
I would rather drink something called a brown Egyptian than a White Russian.
I don't know. A brown Egyptian sounds kind of
Well, here's where
sludgy.
here's where we started.
Okay.
So our friends at Simplicity Cocktails,
All right.
they have bourbon cream.
Yeah.
Oh.
So a White Russian has Kahlua
Yes.
and vodka,
Yes.
and that's pretty
And
much
cream.
it.
And cream. Milk.
You put a little,
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
And there's I think if you don't put the cream in it, it's a black Russian. I think. As I recall.
I think, yeah.
But bourbon cream, that already sounds kind of brown, doesn't it?
Yes.
So this is the basis for our.
Is the bourbon. That's as far as you've gotten now.
Well,
I think if you're going to call it a dirty Egyptian and you want it
Not
to be
a
bourbon.
dirty- not a-
I'm
no.
sorry, a brown Egyptian. If you're going to call it that, you should just drink it out of the bottle.
Well, and Joe said maybe we call it a swarthy Egyptian rather than a brown Egyptian. But I kind of like it's not a White Russian, it's a brown Egyptian. So
Okay, so you have the bourbon cream.
So in a White Russian, the thing that makes it Russian is it's vodka.
Yes.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Now there isn't really a liquor that says Egypt.
Well, they're not supposed to
there's
drink.
not a.
That's not really a. So, but we're going to stick with bourbon because if you have bourbon cream, we're like, okay, so we'll do actual bourbon with the bourbon cream, sort of mix it with that. But Joe said, he said, there should be some salt in it. And I said, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
And he said, no, it's a great idea. And so I started looking into it. So you have simple syrups that are
Yes.
like a sugar solution.
It's just sugar water, yeah.
And probably Ivy at Boozteak probably has some of these things that I'm going to tell you about. It's a saline solution. So like simple syrup, but
Okay.
and
You
don't
can also get that at the hospital.
and you do, and you don't need a lot of it. But I found article after article from mixologists, and I want to talk to Jimmy about this sometime, and bartenders saying a little bit of salt in a cocktail does what it does for food. Just a little bit. It brightens it up. It makes it.
You know, maybe you should have Googled brown Egyptian before you went forward with this. Because when I Google brown Egyptian, here's what I get. It's mummy brown, also known as Egyptian brown, or caput mortuum, which translates to dead man's head. It's a pigment, a rich brown paint made from grinding up Egyptian mummies. The paint was prized for its transparency and was used for painting shadows and glazing and flesh tones in oil and watercolor. So maybe you ought to put a pinch of mummy dust in your...
Or maybe we call it the swarthy Egyptian, like my husband suggested. But we're workshopping our own signature drink.
Okay.
Something that every family, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, and you ought to include the kids. You really should include the kids if it's a signature.
In the signature family drink?
Sure.
That bourbon cream, Simplicity Cocktail
Is it
bourbon
good?
cream. I mean, even just in coffee.
What is it? Just like Irish cream would? It's got bourbon in it instead of.
So
I guess Irish cream has Irish whiskey.
Would this be on the rocks? This
Yes.
drink?
So
Okay.
like a White Russian.
Something
like-
else that Egypt is not really known for.
No,
Okay.
but
yeah,
we're trying to put elements of Egypt in it. And, And
why don't you develop an Italian bombshell?
well, but see, Ed, there's all kinds of Italian drinks. That's the challenge. Is
that's because
you don't think
that's
of.
that's because Italians drink alcohol and Egyptians don't generally.
That's why we're trying to come up with a signature drink.
Well, it should be non-alcoholic then.
We'll workshop this.
Like Phil did in Mill Creek, and he can't wait till the liquor store opens because he's going to go get himself some of this Canella
Nice.
cinnamon whiskey.
On sale.
Where's Phil?
He's in Mill Creek.
Mill Creek.
All right, we're back with the imperious czar of the Wine Academy of Utah, Jimmy Santangelo. It's wineacademyofutah.com. People have questions for Jimmy. There's a question on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You can call us at 877-602-9696 or text questions to 33986. But who do we have here?
Rick is here with a question for
Hi.
you.
Hi there, Rick. What's your question for Jimmy?
Hi, Jim.
Hey.
I was wondering, what's a couple good whiskeys locally made that are, for sipping?
Sipping whiskey.
So that would be, what do you mean by sipping whiskey, Jim?
Maybe a little smoother, right? Characterful.
Right.
We have one distillery. We have many distillers in town. One that comes to mind is a real grain to glass. So they're by Sugar House Distillery. They have their rye whiskey is so pronounced both on the palate, aromatically, that with just a little cube in there, And I'm talking even smaller than the Cool Kid 2x2 cubes that you can get out there, or maybe just a splash of water really opens that up. And there's a number of them, but that's the first one that came to mind, Rick. I hope you've tried it before, and if not, give it a shot. And you can go down to their package store and check it out too at the distillery.
Have you tried that one at all, Rick?
No, I have not tried that one.
Okay,
That's a
it's
good
available
one.
in the liquor store
Or at the
or at the package store. It's a very strong, 46% alcohol by volume, 2-row barley, and a couple of others. Yeah, they do a good job with that. I said barley. I'm thinking of their American single malt. Sorry, their rye grain. You're gonna love it. It's really got a great flavor.
Try it.
There you go, Rick.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
I guess he's
Thanks, Rick.
Okay.
He's writing it down. He's too busy writing
he's
it down.
in his car.
Yeah, he hopped into his car. Let's see, text question. What would you recommend for a bottle of wine to go with a traditional Thanksgiving dinner? Nothing too expensive, preferably something that's local, but not necessarily.
Yeah. So big word, Beaujolais. So Beaujolais is a wine growing region with the Gamay grape variety. You're going to find a number of Beaujolais available on the state stores. One that in fact comes out the third Thursday of each month on the planet is Beaujolais Nouveau. Nouveau meaning new. So definitely look at a lighter body style for pairing with your Thanksgiving bird. On the white wine side, look for Rhone white blends, so Rhone Blancs. From the white wine side. And one that comes to mind, Carol Shelton Coquille Blanc, is a really delicious one. Viognier, Marsanne, Roussanne, all these great Southern Rhone varieties. It's from Northern California, so you get the beautiful ripeness. And also look for Chenons from the Loire Valley, Vouvray. Also, and you can see these words sec and demi-sec, and that means dry off dry. And do yourself a favor, buy a couple of the secs, S-E-C, the dry, and age them, because I've got anywhere from 3 to 5 years. They become like this buttered toast and this just like nuttiness, this round. And Chenin Blanc's a really good age-worthy white that goes great with the bird.
And when you're aging your wine, that's a process.
Yeah.
Right.
So you always want to age your wine that has a cork in it on its side. Rotate them about twice a year or whenever you're in there. Just kind of give it a little quarter turn. And you want them on their side to keep the wine in contact with the cork. This way the cork swells, preventing air from going in and out. If you hold that bottle of wine upright with a cork in it, that cork's going to dry out. You got a head gap, a little bit more air, and you're going to accelerate the aging of that wine. Not in a positive way, oxidation.
Can you explain a little bit more about Beaujolais to me?
Yeah.
You say, because Nouveau Beaujolais, I somehow thought in my mind it was only once a year or something.
It is, in fact, once a year.
Oh,
Beaujolais
okay.
Nouveau is the style that's once a year, but then Beaujolais is a larger wine growing region.
Okay.
They have 10 villages that we call Cru Beaujolais, and then they'll have the name of their village on it, and those are the more age-worthy ones.
And when do you get, what time of the year do you get the Nouveau?
The third Thursday in November.
In November.
So just in time for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so it's perfect for Thanksgiving.
So it's
next week on the 20th. It'll be released on Friday,
okay.
or Thursday or Friday.
Because I really like that, but I've never
I do
really,
too, yeah.
I've never been sure when I should
I
get
think
it.
we usually roll one of those bottles in here in the studio. Yeah, we'll see.
I'll be planning on that.
Next week.
Next week.
Let's see. What's your recommend to mix in for an adult pecan pie for the holiday? I'm not sure what he means.
Like an accompaniment?
Well, you put booze.
Oh.
You put booze in a pecan pie off of bourbon, I think.
So this something I had this. Where the heck was I? It was about a year. No, it was in Europe. It was in Scotland. It was a sticky pudding, or like a
sticky toffee pudding.
Sticky toffee pudding, and this is just a tie-in. But theirs had a coffee, and they had like a coffee liqueur in there, which I thought was quite clever and flavorful. And that just came to mind when this question. So I think that would be a lot of fun. There's a lot of quality, high-end, not only local, but I don't know what the state did, but they ordered, there's like 3 or 4 really nice coffee liqueurs on the market. So maybe try that.
See, I wasn't sure what he was saying because Shannon at Bert's Tiki Lounge used to make me a shot called a pecan pie, and he never told me what was in it. But it was delicious.
To Shannon.
So I thought maybe, yeah, and he took it to the grave with him. I still don't know what's in it. Has Jimmy tried making a sous vide infused drink of any kind? Cranberry vodka, for example.
Right, sous vide, slow cooking, the product, that kind of. The most complicated I've gotten in, because I'm a very simple guy.
I was going to say, because that sounds very complicated.
But Scotty Gardner, a good friend of mine,
Yes.
walked me through the process of making milk punch. And that's where you're really dehydrating the milk, then bringing it back to life and adding. And that was pretty intense. And it made me realize that wine is the world for me.
Yeah. I'm more comfortable in the wine world.
So sorry to say I haven't explored with sous vide. Food-wise, yeah, with the I love what you're saying there. There's a lot of creativity. I have done a lot of steeping with the Nutri-Grain Spirit vodka or barrel aging my gin with French oak staves, things of that nature. But when it comes to the food component, I've always been of the discipline allowing my components of the cocktail, the liquids, do the work for me.
Do our friends, what's the name of the down there by Costco? The people who have the liquors there in the in the
Simplicity?
Simplicity cocktails. Yeah,
Now,
sorry.
They used to have a class.
Oh yeah,
where you would go in there and make your own.
Those guys are great down there.
Gin,
yep,
right?
They have classes. Take a look at Simplicity cocktails, and just exactly where Bill's saying over by the Costco on 300 West, around whatever 17th South, whatever that is. They might be 1850 South or whatever. And in the plaza, there's Simplicity Cocktail. They do the great can cocktails, but they also have classes and workshops periodically.
Yeah.
He knows all.
Make your own flavored gin.
What do you got going?
I'm really super proud to announce again this year. Next year for 2026. We're have our whiskey and yoga tour Scotland 2026, July 3rd
Start
through the
planning
11th.
now. Yeah.
Friday, July 3rd. We chose that weekend because the 4th of July is on Saturday, and that Friday's already going to be a soft work day anyway. So hardly anyone's going to. So man, you get there. We're starting at the 9 days, all inclusive. All you got to do is get your tail over there. But once you land in country, boy, it just begins. It starts in Edinburgh and ends in Edinburgh. 9 days in Scotland. Museums, pubs, distilleries. I'm a big food and wine guy, so you can only imagine the multi-course dinners every day. And it's a lot of fun. Yoga and whiskey, you can go right to wineacademyofutah.com for more information.
Also in-home events.
Yeah, in-home events. And if you're lucky enough this holiday season,
there you go.
You're going to get the final pour. And
They're so cute.
They're adorable.
No, yeah, the in-home wine events are a lot of fun. You can go right to the Wine Academy and check out what you want. All the information's there. We make it super easy.
Thank you, Jim.
All right, thank you,
Thanks,
Jimmy.
guys. Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
Southbound I-15 at 83rd South in Midvale. There's an accident on the left side, but not a lot else going on. One of the crash southbound I-15 90th South in Sandy. No lanes blocked there. We've had a really good commute. Let's keep it that way. Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon miniatures, dice paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State or hastergames.com.
Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. Easy to play. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. All you got to do is play the game to get the prize, which is
tickets to see comedian Daniel Tosh December 5th at Kingsbury Hall.
Daniel Tosh tickets, 877-602-9696. Again, play the game. It's Beat Gina Twilight trivia today.
All right.
877-602-9696 is the number to call to play Beat Gina. Did you know you could...
My wife broke her ankle at the roller derby, at the Derby Depot.
It's dangerous.
It can be. This is the second time. The first time she broke her ankle, it was her left ankle, and it's been a long time now, like 9 years or something. And now... 9 years later, she's broken her right ankle, so hopefully she's done with breaking
They'll
ankles.
match now.
Yeah. And so she won't be skating in the St. Patrick's Slapdown tomorrow at the Derby Depot, 1415 South, 700 West. But don't let that stop you from going.
Tickets are only $10 for. It's a double header. You know, the first bout is really fun because it's the juniors,
Oh, the kids.
and damn, they're faster than the older
Oh, yeah.
players, and they're aggressive. It's fun, and there'll be food and raffles and all that kind of stuff. But I say that all in the way of giving it a plug, but also to tell you about that we. My wife and I had to go to Tosh the other day to visit the orthopedic surgeon.
Up at the U?
Yeah. No, it's Tosh is down on Fashion Boulevard.
Oh,
out,
that one,
out
yeah.
in Murray.
Mhm.
And Tosh, by the way, stands for the Orthopedic Specialty Hospital. And there are some orthopedists there, top orthopedists in the world.
Ah,
there.
really?
Yeah. One of the guys who I can't think of his name right now, who did my knee the first time. He was like, he did Tiger Woods' knee, and all
Oh,
that.
it's the old Cottonwood Hospital, right?
Yeah, essentially, yeah. So at any rate, we had to go to Tosh and her ankle, they won't have to do surgery or anything. It's fine. But as we were leaving, walking down this hallway, and if you go to x96.com/live, I think you'll be able to see. My wife stopped and she pointed, and I went. It's a picture of Tom Barberi, Gina's dad.
Pop.
A framed picture.
It's his author pose.
Yeah, he's got his hand up to his chin.
Your
or his
fist
cheek.
on your cheek.
Yeah.
It's his author pose.
And I would assume it was a publicity photo for the radio.
No, that was his
Newspaper column?
Newspaper column picture.
And it was on a wall. And then there were some skiers, and I didn't really look at who the other names were. And his name is not there.
Or is anybody's name
Well, I don't
there?
think so.
You're just supposed to know.
It's just his picture. I didn't.
Oh,
look
maybe
that
he
close.
autographed it.
I can't tell.
There's some writing on there.
He may have autographed it.
But yeah, I don't know.
So it's.
Oh yeah, it says. I think it does
Zoom
say his
in.
name, but there's no label. It's on a white
He's
wall.
famous enough. He doesn't have to have his name.
He was famous enough, Gina. Please. I'm sorry that we have to speak of him in the past tense, but he has passed, and so we do. But the wall, it was just a white wall, but then it's got writing on it, block letters, wrestling, basketball, things that people get hurt at, skiing, doing. Did he have to go to Tosh for something?
So he played football and
Right.
wrestling,
Right.
in college,
Uh-huh.
and he went. He had his neck fused there due to an old football injury.
So it was an old injury that they
Uh-huh.
finally had to work on. But I just think it's weird that it was kind of a really not a very nice looking display either. This big white wall.
I wish you'd shown more of it
Yeah,
so I could
I just took a
see-
quick picture,
see the
but
rest
it's well, you can get an idea. It's covered with writing like that, with block letters, various sports, and it's just not well done. And I thought, but no indication of who that is or really.
They felt he was famous enough they didn't need to say.
Well, I said to my wife, now I had work done at Tosh on my knee some years ago, and I said to my wife, oh, why isn't my picture there?
Don't they know who you are?
Why isn't my picture up there?
You got to know the right people, I guess.
I guess. I'm going to lodge a complaint with Tosh. I'm going to say, I agree that Tom Barberi should be there. I love Tom Barberi, but I've probably had more work done at Tosh than he has. I've been operated a couple of times there.
Were they sports injuries, though?
I could claim that they were.
Sure.
They were.
Just say pickleball.
Yes. Yeah, that'd get me in.
That's all you have to say.
Actually, what I'd have to tell them if I told them the truth is that probably they're a result of my career as an actor. And that's probably true. I screwed up my back and my knees being an actor.
Both of you have pictures like that out at Hoops.
Yeah.
They're framed pictures. And there are sports figures there.
That's right.
And
yeah, there are a lot of jazz players there at Hoops Vision.
And I can't remember if they have your names on those or people are
they
just
do.
supposed to assume who you are.
No, I think there's a little
plaque or little metal thing. I think
Somebody take a picture and send it to us.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I can't remember.
I don't even. I mean, I've been to hoops a lot in the last while too, but I don't know where. I know it's still there, but I don't
hanging in the
remember
hallway
where.
there.
I think I saw it last time I was there. But at any rate, if anybody from Tosh is listening and has any clout, it would be better for me if you just got a hold of me, Bill at x96.com, and tell me when you're going to have my picture, and I'll select the picture for you. Tell me when you want it, and I'll bring it out. Or you should send a messenger to pick it up.
A messenger.
Send a courier to pick it up. I'm not going out
Do you
there
want
again.
this today? You want it
Well, not today. No. But I expect action soon.
This wrong righted immediately.
I expect action sometime this month.
This slight.
Yes, I expect action sometime this month, or you will see picketers out in front of Tosh. Demonstrators will be out in front of Tosh. And
Shame on Tosh.
Shame. Until the
Photo
picture
dispute.
goes up. That's right. Until the picture goes up.
Photo dispute. Shame on Tosh.
Publicity photo dispute. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm going to get a framed photo of my dog Ripley to take to the vet.
There you go.
See how
Ripley's
that goes.
a famous animal.
See how that goes.
To be serious, it was nice to see the picture.
Yeah.
I kind of went, Tom. I don't miss him as much as you do.
Well,
because he's your dad, but I miss him.
I on my way to work every day, I drive past the monument we did for him up on Guardsman.
Oh yeah,
and
Well,
it's a big bronze plaque that you can see from the road.
Where is it exactly on Guardsman?
It's on the east side, right across from the football facility on the other side.
I know
of the
where.
street.
Yeah, I know where that is.
It's huge.
Oh, I haven't been on Guardsman in a long time. I didn't know you'd done that. I mean, I knew there was a ceremony, but
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
There's a tree there.
Yeah.
So, Bill, think about let us know now where you want your plaque and your tree, and we'll make it happen.
okay.
Because we know the process.
You know where I want it?
Wow.
Right next to my buddy Tom. That's what I want.
Wow.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
I'm sorry. I was doing something else.
Over here, Johnny.
Sorry. Let me just do that. There we are. Hi there. Hello. I'm BG announcer Johnny Ola for the time being. And before we get to our game, this word from Sunsweet Prunes. Now I know what you're thinking. You don't like wrinkled fruit. But I urge you, don't judge a book or a prune by its cover. It's an ugly fruit with a beautiful taste. I mean, let's be honest. The prune isn't winning any beauty pageants, but what the prune lacks in smoothness, it makes up for in deep, rich caramel-like sweetness. The good folks at Sunsweet took a plum, removed the water, and concentrated the flavor into a chewy, nutrient-dense power fruit that tastes great and keeps you running smoothly, if you know what I mean.
Oh, well, yes.
Sunsweet. Embrace the wrinkle. And now, here's a man who's always regular. He embraces the wrinkle. Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
Do you embrace the wrinkle?
I guess I do.
You love a prune, don't you?
Prune juice.
The juice is also good.
It's a warrior's drink.
It's true.
All right. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be going up against Tracy today. Tracy, are you there?
I am.
All right, Tracy, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Let's go with tails.
Tails?
Tails never falls.
It does today. Heads.
Oh,
sorry.
You're going to have to work a little harder to get these Daniel Tosh tickets. He's coming to Kingsbury Hall on December 5th.
All right, because you lost the coin toss, Tracy, that means Gina goes first. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, I'll allow you to answer the same question. If you get it correct, you'll steal her point away. Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 was released on this day in 2012.
Sparkly vampires.
But we decided to encompass all of the Twilight in our trivia. So it could be any one of them, even the
Okay.
books. So, all right, Gina, first question for you. What is the name of the treaty that prevents the Cullens from biting humans?
Okay.
Is it 1, the Prime Directive? Is it 2, the Sokovia Accords? Is it 3, the Khitomer Accords? Or 4, the Treaty of Forks?
I don't remember. 2?
Sokovia Accords?
No,
that's
what's that?
Marvel Cinematic
Okay,
Universe.
yeah.
Sorry.
Tracy?
Tracy?
3.
The Khitomer Accords? That's Star Trek, I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. It's the Treaty of Forks.
I mean, it's Forks, Washington is where it takes place.
Well, that should have given
That
you
should
the...
have given you the clue.
All right, Tracy's turn. No points for either.
No points. All right. Tracy, what is the name of the vampire coven? Is it 1, the Volturi? Is it 2, the Order of the Triad? Is it 3, the Guild of Calamitous Intent? Or 4, the Federalist Society?
1.
Volturi.
All right.
Right.
That's a point for Tracy. Gina?
Gina?
What?
What is Bella afraid of in the movie? What is Bella afraid of?
Okay.
Is it 1, being killed by a werewolf? Is it 2, getting old? Is it 3, peanut butter sticking to the roof of her mouth? Or 4, balloons?
I mean, the werewolf, I guess. No?
Tracy?
2.
Getting old.
Yeah. There you go. It's 2-0. Tracy controls the question. You could just put a lid on it right now, Tracy.
Tracy, how did Stephanie Meyer choose Forks, Washington for the location of the series? Was it 1, she Googled the place with the most rainfall in the U.S.? Is it 2, she grew up in Forks, Washington? Is it 3, because it sounds like a really dirty word? Or is it 4, she has a massive souvenir fork collection?
I'm going to go with 1.
Correct.
And you win the game, Tracy. What's the answer for 1?
It is she Googled the place with the most rainfall in the
Because
U.S.
they can't be in the sunshine. They
Way
have
to
be where
go.
the rain is.
Way to go. Nicely done, Tracy. You win.
Tracy, you got those tickets to see Daniel Tosh December 5th at Kingsbury Hall.
And I have plenty of leftover Twilight trivia for Monday.
Oh, boy.
Hang on the line.
Listen, I've got to get home. I had a few too many prunes. I've
Oh, sorry about
got to get moving here.
They are delicious. All right. Big boy news now, brought to you by
Laser Maestro presents Rush only at Clark Planetarium. Step inside Friday and Saturday nights and feel the power of Rush like never before. Stunning visuals, heart-pounding sound, legendary music surround you in every direction. Experience the ultimate Rush tribute. Visit clarkplanetarium.org.
Well, a bunch of comedians were recently criticized for attending the Riyadh Comedy Festival in Saudi Arabia. Top among the critics of that was Human Rights Watch. Excuse me. Now Hollywood stars are lining up for the Red Sea Festival in Riyadh.
Uh-oh.
Among them Angelina Jolie, Paul Dano, Jude Law, Anthony Mackie, Ben Kingsley, Oscar winner Sean Baker, who just won his statue for Anora, will head up the jury. He was the director of that movie. Rowan Attal's Giant, which tells the story of British Yemeni boxing champion Prince Nassim Naz Hamid, will be the opening night film. It features Pierce Brosnan, is produced by Sylvester Stallone. Will any of these stars get the same scrutiny as the
They
comedians
should.
did?
So
I think they shouldn't do this.
So Riyadh is hoping, and it's working to some
It is.
degree,
Yeah.
that if they have their golf tournaments and their comedy festivals,
You'll forget
and
what
that you will
bastards they are.
forget,
Yeah,
their
how-
human rights,
how poorly they
abuses
treat
and-
women and homosexuals.
Well, and they kill journalists. Yeah.
The Red Sea Festival has been cleverly buying its way into Hollywood, investing in the Cannes Film Festival
Mhm.
and other A-list gatherings. Nobody will say no, not even Jolie, who claims to be a human rights activist. The Hollywood trades are also happy to promote the Red Sea Festival because there's ad money involved that they won't turn down. So there you go. Saudi Arabia's record of human rights violations hasn't stopped anybody from getting on a plane or doing business with them because, well, money.
That's not true. There were comedians that said they wouldn't go and participate.
But mostly they go. A man convicted of stabbing his friend to death in 2019 and is currently serving time for the murder charge was sentenced to 0 to 5 years in prison for threatening the victim's family while he was out on bail. In March of 2019, Jesse Joel Bruce was charged in 3rd District Court with murder, a first-degree felony, in the death of housemate Corey Haney. Bruce and Haney got into a fight, and Bruce stabbed Haney to death. I just killed someone. I killed my best friend for 25 years, he said, according to the charges. He was convicted of the murder in 2022 after the trial was delayed due to claims of self-defense. He was sentenced to 16 years to life in prison. He filed an appeal claiming ineffective assistance of counsel, but the Utah Court of Appeals affirmed his conviction in June of this year. However, 2 years prior to that conviction, Mr. Bruce was released from jail after posting a reduced bail amount on June 29, 2020. The judge said he needed to balance public safety with Bruce's right to a speedy trial. And at that time, no criminal trials were being held or scheduled because of the pandemic. He was released and ordered to wear an ankle monitor and have no contact with the victim's family during his release. Well, Mr. Bruce was arrested and later charged with 2 counts of retaliation against a witness for sending threats to Mr. Haney's mother and brother. He threatened family members by saying he had documented evidence that Mr. Haney had been raping women and he would release that evidence if the two didn't stop, quote, your endless assaults against me, testifying against me. You keep attacking me and my family in public, you know it's not the truth or what happened. Your guilt is driving you, another message said. Well, he pleaded guilty to 1 count of retaliation against a witness, so now he has to serve even more time in prison for all of this. Utah's 5 national parks now with the government shutdown, is it truly going to go back to normal for Zion's Park and the others, Zion National Park and the other parks? The day after the president signed legislation, sorry,
no, that's okay.
I get tired sometimes, signed legislation to end the lengthy shutdown. What had been a free ride to get Zion into Zion wasn't on Thursday. Rangers were stopping cars and visitors at the gate to pick up the $20 to $30 entry fee once again. Visiting from the UK, Emma Strong has been touring the national parks of the West from Rainier to Yosemite, but for the first time she had to get out the wallet. We didn't have to pay during the shutdown, so I guess that was good. And then today, well, this is the first day that someone was in there, and so there was a bit of lining up, Strong explained. So the parks are open, but they're charging you to get in, so deal with it. Ogden Police have launched a interesting program. It's new, free, and anonymous Narcan vending machine.
Oh.
The machine is located in the lobby of the Franken Public Safety Building at 2186 Lincoln Avenue. The vending machine is one of multiple machines located across Weber County. Narcan, or naloxone, is a safe and easy-to-use nasal spray that can reverse the effects of opioid overdoses and save lives. I thought it was injected.
No.
It was an injection, but I didn't
Nope.
realize they'd
right
gone
up
to
the nose.
I didn't realize they'd gone to that. According to the department, each kit available in the machine includes the nasal spray, step-by-step instructions, and local resource information. To use the machine, people have to initiate the vending process using the access code 1234. That code is also posted on the machine, which walks users through the process. No ID, no money, no prescription is required.
Really?
It will save lives.
However, some anonymous questions are are asked to help track restocking needs. Yeah, I wonder. I just worry that people will abuse this.
What do you mean?
Well, let's just go get some. Let's just go get it, and for no reason.
I mean, this is one of those medications that should be part of like a first aid kit.
Yeah, like Band-Aids.
And everybody should have some in their house. And if you keep a first aid kit in your car, you should have it in your car. Because not even necessarily for you or a family member.
You never know when somebody's going to ID in front of you or OD in front of you.
I mean, it's true. You have a party
happens, yeah.
and you don't know what people are doing at the party. It's a smart thing to have.
BYU basketball player Kenner Davis was arrested on suspicion of DUI on Thursday morning, according to there was an accident, according to Provo police. Davis was involved in the accident. He's 20 years old at the intersection of 9th West and Center Street, and the officers found cause to place the Cougars junior basketball player under arrest for suspected DUI. After being taken into custody, Davis was transferred to the Provo police station and cited with those charges, later released and received medical treatment for some minor injuries. What'll happen from now?
He's not playing in the game this week.
He's not going to be playing, he's, and my guess is he's not going to be playing there at all anymore. That would be my guess, anyway. Let's see, one more quick one. Well, no, that's fine. That's all I got. I don't want to do that story right now.
Okay.
So,
well, you were doing some sports. We'll just keep going with that.
Have you got the baseball one? The Padres?
No. What happened?
Well, the Padres may be for sale. There's some talk that that Salt Lake may have the Padres.
Oh, I doubt it.
Well, it's in the news. I don't. You can doubt it all you like. That's fine.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. It's possible, I guess, but I hadn't seen that story, Bill. I will have to look into that. Let's see. NFL last night, the Patriots 27 over the Jets 14. The Jazz lost to the Hawks last night, 132-122. Let's see. The Mammoth, I believe they are home tonight. Yes, they're home tonight to the New York Islanders. That's at 7 o'clock. In your college basketball, Sam Houston and Utah tomorrow at 7. BYU without that kid, I'm assuming, would be they're playing number 3 UConn tomorrow at 5. Football, Utah on the road. They're ranked number 13, by the way. They're playing Baylor. Baylor, who we curse because we blame the end of Cam Rising's career on Baylor.
Yeah.
That's the game that he ran into the table and hurt his arm, and we're mad at Baylor. So 5 o'clock for that game tomorrow. BYU plays TCU tomorrow at 8:15.
See, I'm writing down why I'm mad at Baylor.
Yeah, you need to keep track of these things.
Cam Rising hit a table.
Yeah, with the drinks on it.
There we go.
There you go.
Let's see. 61, pretty warm morning. Not going to get a whole lot warmer today, though. 65 for a high. 30% chance of showers today, so not much. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, 65. And then we have this pattern coming with rain, possibly snow in places. Sunday, 80% chance of rain. Monday, 60% chance. Tuesday is the day that things cool off to the point where maybe we could see snow. But even just having that rain around is much needed, and we will be happy about that. Traffic we have. Oh, wait, there was one other sports thing. Somebody texted in. Gina, for the sports desk, there's an NCAA Western Regional cross-country race today at 10:30 for women, 11:30 for men in Salt Lake at 2280 Rose Park Lane near the airport. Thank you. You can always send me sports updates, too. I appreciate it when you do that. Crash westbound I-80 on the way to southbound I-15 in Salt Lake off to the left shoulder. Crash southbound I-15 83rd South in Midvale. And, yeah, another friend of the program, I think that's that same accident. I-15 South right past 72, there's a crash. I think that's the same one. Thank you for sending those in. 33986, why spend stupid ticket prices for concerts when you can experience great live music for much less at Salt Lake's coolest, most intimate venues. Don't miss indie darling Nico Case Wednesday, November 19th at Eccles Theater. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
All right, we got the Boner recap game coming up just after 9 o'clock. Stand by for that.
You know, he works late a couple nights a week, and then I'm in charge of dinner.
That means Olive Garden.
Which is a laugh.
Which me in charge of dinner is never me making dinner.
It's Olive Garden.
You know, you could learn. You're not stupid. You could learn. It's not. No, it's probably too late for you.
Listen, there are a limited number of recipes that you can do with meat and bread. And that's...
And my kids will tell you this story if you ever have them. What does your mom make you for dinner? And you know what they will tell you? Mac and milk.
Mac and milk?
Because a while ago I went to make mac and cheese for them.
You know, we have people who work for the Division of Child and Family Services listening to this show. I'm not sure you want to tell this.
And because I don't eat mac and cheese, I don't think, really. So you boil the pasta, and then I measured out the milk.
This is for the boxed.
Yeah, to put the
crab
powder in.
that any moron can do.
Yeah.
That at 8 years old
Yeah.
I was doing.
And I poured the milk into the noodles, and I put it on the table, and the kids, all three of them, sitting there, and they said, did you put the cheese?
Where's the cheese?
back in?
It's just powder. It's cheese powder. Where is it?
I forgot to put it in the milk and mix it up.
So you are stupid. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
It's impossible for you to learn to cook.
Yes.
You could do it.
But my husband does such a good job.
But that burden falls upon you to give succor to your family. to nourish
twice a week.
Gina, to nourish and strengthen their bodies.
That doesn't hurt them to have pizza twice a week.
You're a disappointment. I'm surprised you snagged a husband.
I am too.
Well, everybody.
And he's such a good guy. He wouldn't divorce me now that he knows the truth.
Even though he was duped.
This is now a pity marriage.
All the way.
I'm married.
I got him to marry me quickly.
Now I married you out of pity. I got to stick with you because you wouldn't survive.
Hello, this is William Shatner, star of Rescue 911. I have friends who are currently suffering the personal agony of hair loss. Through them, I have learned the importance of investing in a high-quality wig or toupee. That is why, if I needed a hairpiece, I would visit
Carrie and Bill's Wig and Toupee Emporium.
Hi, we're Carrie and Bill, the Radio from Hell guys, and we're proud to be associated with Worldwide Celebrity Wigs and Toupees. It's the only non-surgical hair replacement center that offers toupees and wigs woven entirely from celebrities' hair.
Worldwide contracts to buy the hair of Hollywood's most hirsute celebrities. Then, when the stars get a haircut or die, Worldwide is on hand to harvest the hair. The hair is then woven into a versatile, lightweight, comfortable wig, personally cut, fit, and styled for you. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
I lost my hair and scalp in an unfortunate encounter with an industrial blender. It was unsightly, and my confidence was at an all-time low. But when Dinah Shore died, Worldwide made me a wig from Dinah's hair. Now I'm so full of confidence, I may just go after Burt Reynolds. Wow.
After years of working at the toxic waste dump in Tooele, I began to notice a loss of most of my head and body hair. I gave Worldwide a call. They replaced the hair on my head with a wig made from Randall Carlisle's Golden Locks. And as an added bonus, they threw in a half a pound of Ed Asner's body hair for free. Now I'm so confident, I may just go after Kimberly Perkins.
This is William Shatner again. Please don't suffer with the torment and embarrassment of hair loss. Just look in the phone book for my friends at
Carrie and Bill's Wig and Toupee Emporium.
Please don't delay. Beam yourself up a full head of hair today.
You know, the whooping cough he mentioned, Texas is just being inundated.
Yep.
Cases of whooping cough, children and adults.
Yep.
Pertussis, is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a,
one of these.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
You know what?
I
what
thought-
kind of a list is it?
Well, I thought this would be a good list because Trader Joe's, they've opened a bunch of new ones.
Mm-hmm.
So we have, of course, the one here on 4th South.
Mm-hmm.
There's the one in Sugar House. There's one in Riverdale, Orem, Holiday, Draper, Cottonwood Heights.
Good Lord.
I think the one on 4th South may have been the first Trader Joe's to open anywhere that didn't serve or that didn't sell alcohol.
Alcohol, yeah.
They were hesitant to open in places where they couldn't sell booze.
Yeah, and I noticed the one, like, hey, that's where the ZCMI at the Cottonwood Mall used to be,
Yeah.
and now it's a Trader Joe's.
Wait, what? The Cottonwood Mall's gone?
Yeah, the Cottonwood Mall's gone. They have one planned in Harriman. So this is a thing we have now, and I found a list that's former Trader Joe's employee spills 10 secrets every shopper needs to know.
Okay.
Number 1, we are not trained to flirt with customers. I hate to dash your hopes of rolling off in a shopping cart in the sunset with your ultra-cute Trader Joe's crush, but employees are generally just pretty friendly 99% of the time. Now, this is... And I have noticed this at Trader Joe's. The people that work there are super chatty.
Oh,
They are.
They like to chat with the customers.
See, I don't shop there, so I this is all new to me.
Oh, you don't shop there?
No, we don't.
Oh, it is a thing though, and I think people have thought, oh, that must be required, like
to be flirty.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Number 2, you really can't have as many samples as you want. Yes, it's true. Just don't be weird about it. Don't make a whole meal about it. But yeah, you can have as many as you like. Number 3, employees are encouraged to give away items to customers. Now, not everybody gets a candy bar or a petite bouquet of flowers just for shopping. I've gifted items to especially enthusiastic customers, or on the flip side, when someone was having a rough day and needing cheering up, they just handed them some flowers. That's a thing, apparently.
Oh, that's nice.
California shoppers are often to blame for discontinued products.
I knew it.
Why is that?
Well, and this happens at Trader Joe's sometimes. You get a favorite thing, and it's not always there.
Well, that happens at Costco all the time.
Think of it this way. Many Trader Joe's items are in a popularity contest. If a product isn't well loved, it might not be given shelf space the next month or season. And since there are more Trader Joe's locations in California than anywhere else, the popularity contests are increasing. So if California shoppers are into something,
I see.
that affects what you're going to get here.
Damn those Californicators.
Your favorite item is probably just on a production delay. Common scenario, you go to find your favorite frozen chicken tacos. Those are good. I've gotten those before. Only to discover they're still out of stock, and it's been months. What gives? Many factors at play. Trader Joe's database often distills it down to any number of production delays. That can mean harvest timing, supplier raising prices, or something else. But it usually comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Prices do drop and rise on certain days of the week. Depending on the store, there's a specific day of the week when prices shift. At the store I worked at, it was Wednesdays. An employee would go around the store noting which items would be marked up or down the following day. This was handy intel if you wanted to shop after work. Number 7, stores are placed in very specific cities for specific reasons. The basic secret sauce is Trader Joe's are often located in larger college towns where the majority of residents are college educated with a median income around $100,000 a year.
Oh, the gullible population.
They want to sell to young educated folks with plenty of cookie butter spending money. They've got good Carrie, you should go. They got good cookie butter there.
I heard good things about their cookies.
Yeah.
I mean, they do. They have really excellent snacks.
Yep.
It's the expensive snack store is what we
Yep.
refer to it as.
And they have really good frozen. Like if you need to just stick a bunch of stuff in your freezer for nights when you're not cooking and want, they're really good frozen food section. Yes, the parking lots are frustrating for a reason. To offer low prices, there's often a lot of space-saving measures. So yes, parking lots are intentionally small.
That doesn't make any sense
But
at
that
all.
new one at Holiday looks like it's got a lot of parking.
Because it's where the old Cottonwood
Yeah,
Mall
exactly.
When's the next time I'm going to get to Trader Joe's? Parking lot's a nightmare.
That doesn't make what you just read. Read that again. It doesn't make any sense.
To offer low prices,
Yeah.
there are a lot of cost and space-saving measures, meaning they're built in places where they don't have to pay a lot of rent on the space where the store is.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 9, you often don't need to bring back a product to get a refund. This is weird. In fact, please don't bring those rotting, less than delicious products. We believe you. Tell a manager or a crew member that something wasn't up to snuff. They'll look up the product code, and you can have it deducted from your bill or refunded in cash.
Yeah. I've had that happen at Smith's. You say, I bought, the last time I was here, I bought these, bananas or whatever they were, and they were crummy. They were rotten. And they said, well, here, just get some other ones, and you can have those.
And number 10, the last one. My favorite secret involves the frozen reduced guilt macaroni and cheese. Now, remember, this is a list put together by someone who used to work at Trader Joe's. This isn't me.
Yeah.
Sit down for this one. The frozen reduced guilt mac and cheese is actually just the regular mac and cheese, but half the size. It's true. They're the same
Really?
thing. They're not. It's not reduced. It's just a smaller
Smaller portion.
So fewer calories.
Yeah.
Huh.
But Carrie, I am shocked you have not. Now, so that new one is close
Yeah,
to
it's
your
reasonably
house.
close, yeah. Down the
think-
street.
And
I
I
think you
haven't
need to
noticed that
give
the
it a
snacks are
try.
all that expensive. I mean, and they have unique snacks there.
They're. I think you might become a fan if you try it. No,
I don't know. We'll see. I've been to Trader Joe's.
Sue, go try it.
Yeah, it's really up to her. I've been to Trader Joe's. We went when Drew was living in
California.
California, we went there. Oh, here's Sue.
Is she texting?
Lol, snacks and frozen food, things that we don't have, things that we don't need.
You don't ever buy snacks for movie night?
No.
What do? You just don't eat anything during movie night?
No.
Pop. Do you have pop? Is there
No.
popped?
You don't
corn?
ever have any popped corn?
No popped corn. No.
Huh.
We might have
A glass of wine.
chips and cheese,
Okay.
a glass of wine.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Charcuterie.
Well, that's a good. Trader Joe is a good place for charcuterie.
They have good flowers there. You buy flowers.
I buy flowers, but I buy local. Let's see, it's right by my liquor store, they say. Yeah, I know. I see it there.
I think Carrie would know that.
Yeah.
Ooh, Trader Joe's has stuffing flavored popcorn right now.
Oh, come on.
no, that
I
sounds
need to
good.
try
come
that.
on. I gotta have that.
Stuffing flavored popcorn.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah, and they do stuff like that. That's like you go, hey, I have to try that.
Stuffing flavored potato chips as well.
We just had from Trader Joe. My wife got them because we like the flavor of horseradish, and they have horseradish and cheddar potato chips, and they were delicious.
Come on, Carrie, join all the
See,
cool kids.
We buy local stuff. We'll go to Harmon's and get the local stuff.
I mean, of course I prefer Harmon's. We love Harmon's.
Pumpkin spice donut holes. Maple flavored fudge. Everybody's sending their favorite
Their
Trader
favorites.
Joe's items now. Maple flavored fudge sounds good. Anyway, all right.
We
Thank
hope
you.
you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
But it didn't explain who Trader Joe is. I didn't get. Oh, we used to get that. They used to have a newspaper, Trader Joe, they would send it to our house.
Oh.
Every like once a month. I haven't seen that for a long time. I forgot about that. The Trader Joe's newspaper, and it was laid out like a newspaper.
Uh-oh.
What?
Pumpkin ice cream.
That might get you there, Carrie.
Yep. That might. Anyway, all right. Traffic, please, Gina.
Crash northbound I-15 4th North in Bountiful. Crash southbound I-15 83rd South in Midvale. Crash westbound I-80 to go southbound I-15. And I think that's about it. you're always welcome to share with us what you're seeing. 33986.
All right, we will take a break. We will be back after these messages with the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. All you got to do is tell us who won the boner this morning. Now, if you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, cheat. Go to x96.com. I think you should cheat today. It was a tough one. So go there, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners November 14. Click on there, and it'll give you the correct answer. Who won the boner this morning? What is the prize today?
Oh, we have tickets to see Of Monsters and Men Saturday, November 22nd at the Complex.
Of Monsters and Men tickets, 877-602-9696. That is the number to call. Play the Boner Recap game to get those tickets. It's easy to play. You're going to win these tickets. 877-602-9696. KXRK Provo.
So is this really the best question of the week?
Yeah, well, yeah, we haven't been doing this for a while. We're going to bring it back. It's an opportunity for you to ask us a question about anything. And we want these emailed to us, radiofromhell@x96.com. Put best question in the subject line, and perhaps we'll answer your question, like this one from Zane. Good morning, Lords. Would you all be willing to do a 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. show, like on a Friday?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, you mean in addition to what we do now?
Well, see,
for a special.
The specifications are not in that question, Jane. I don't know.
For like he said, for a special occasion, would you ever?
Oh, a special occasion?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. It's like I said, I think we should stop doing mornings. I think we should move to 2 to 6 in the afternoon.
I remember the big morning.
I know you hate that.
I hate
the
that.
big morning show. Don and Mike,
Mm-hmm.
they were morning show for the longest time in Washington D.C. and then they moved to afternoons, and their ratings were even better.
Yeah.
But it's not what's done.
But see, I like my family, and that's when my family is around.
2 to 6.
Right.
2 to 6. You go home at 6. You got all evening. You can with them.
Yeah. You don't have to get up early, so you can stay up late with them.
Well,
put them
maybe.
to bed. Put them to bed.
Our contract's up in June, so let's talk about it.
Yeah.
It is? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I got to start planning.
This is from...
No, hang on a second.
Oh.
Steve, you have to start planning.
I hope he heard you.
Yeah.
This is from Casey. Not a very deep question, but one I've longed to hear answered. I have an inkling that Carrie appreciates hip-hop music more than the rest of you, but I'm curious as to what Bill, Gina, and Katie for short think about rap music. I wonder if Bill, being a fan of poetry, appreciates certain artists or not.
I don't listen to a lot of hip-hop, frankly, but whenever I hear an Eminem song, Marshall Mathers.
It's his birthday today, but
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
He seems to write lyrics that hit the spot for me, and I think are very good. And because I don't listen to a lot of it, I'll hear something and I'll go, oh, that's why people like this, because those. But I can't name specifics, so I don't reject it out of hand. I just don't listen to a lot of it.
You're open to it.
I like any type of music minus country, pretty much. But I actually grew up on a lot of rap and hip hop kind of stuff. I used to do choreographed hip hop dance when I was younger. So
to what?
I went to what was called Taylor Studios, and we did hip hop to like Missy Elliott and things like that.
Oh,
which
Missy
really
Elliott.
fun.
That's another. I heard there's a Missy Elliott song I really like.
Yeah, I love her in general. But I've grown up. I used to have Eminem's Encore CD, and before that and stuff like that. I've always enjoyed it. Piss off the parents a little bit sometimes.
I will go all the way back to Rapper's Delight, which I
Sugar
think was
Hill
a
Gang.
lot of people's
It was
introduction to.
It's what they consider to be
Yeah.
the first hip hop song. But you really though you need to thank Deborah Harry. You need to thank Blondie for hip hop being a thing at all, because they were noticing them and Talking Heads. They were noticing that scene develop in New York, and they invited some of those artists to perform at CBGB to open for them and giving them exposure. And that's kind of where...
And that, like Rapture, Blondie's Rapture was was one of the first rap songs.
It was.
Because
Oh.
she was influenced by.
I remember the Missy Elliott song I liked. It's Hit 'Em Up Style.
Mhm.
Hit 'Em Up Style
That's a
by
good
Missy
song.
Elliott.
Yeah.
My God, that's a great song.
Now, there was a brief period, about a year and a half, where
Mhm.
Bill and I were divorced,
Mhm.
and I was doing mornings at 94.9, which at the time was playing dance and hip hop.
Yep.
We were the first to play Dr. Dre on the radio.
Yep.
Here.
That's awesome.
And, the cuts from the Chronic. Of course, we had to censor the hell out of them.
Right, no, of course.
And that was, that was a lot of work. But that's when I kind of stopped being a dick about music.
It was probably before then.
Oh, man, before that, I was a dick about music.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean. Unless it's this or this, it's not good, No. There's good music of all styles, even country. There's good music.
If it sounds good, it is good.
It is good.
Can you find a little bit of Hit 'Em Up Style by Missy Elliott?
Sorry.
I just love that song.
See, I bring
Yeah.
back memories, man.
Now, Steph's worried we're saying hip hop originated with white folks.
No. That's not what we're saying.
Listen to the nuance. I mean, Debbie Harry said, "This stuff is good. They should come perform at these clubs with us."
Yeah.
She told the club owners, like at CBGB and stuff, that they should
Well,
book.
I don't know, Debbie.
That they should book.
No, I mean,
artists.
and that's, I'm Mr. Documentary. I've seen so many documentaries about the birth of rap music and where it sprang from. And we're not saying that she invented it.
No, she's saying, hey,
she helped.
You guys should pay attention to this.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
She helped bring it into the public eye, Oh, that's not.
That's Hit 'Em Up Style.
I can't play the.
Oh, is it on?
Yeah, you got to be careful.
There
with
is
that.
some stuff in it.
Yeah. This is Blue Cantrell.
But that's the song.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. But no, like I said, I stopped being a dick about music when I started working at that station because it's like, no, this is actually quite good.
Yeah.
And then you'd go to a club and see people enjoying it, and you're like, who am I to say that this is good, this is bad?
Well, you have your right.
You have your personal preference, but to make a sweeping statement, that's when it gets kind of.
You know what hip hop song I really like?
What's that?
This Is How We Do It. Montel Jordan.
It's a great one.
I've never even heard of Montel Jordan.
Yes, you have.
No, I have not.
You've heard the song, I bet.
I'm not. The thing is about this song, they never explain how they do it.
Well,
They just say this is how we do it. They never really explain. So I'm kind of left in the.
You're in the dark about how you do it?
I'm wondering about because I need instruction.
I love this song.
It's so good.
Well, that's some good news. All my gangbangers forgot about the drive-by.
Yeah, isn't
That's
that
good.
nice?
Yeah.
So it's a positive message.
Yeah.
Incomplete because they never explain how they do it.
Well, I know a clean version of Hit 'Em Up Style. The Carolina Chocolate Drops did it.
Oh, I wish we had time.
And oh man, it's good.
Here, see, we can answer any question pretty much if we want. Email it to us, radiofromhell@x96.com. Put put best question in the subject line, and we'll answer your question.
Now see, what we need is a mashup between This Is How We Do It
Yeah.
and Meatloaf's But I Won't Do That. If we
Are
could,
they talking about the same thing?
This is how you do it, but I won't do that.
I think
If we
it's an
could get-
answer song, is what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Steve doesn't have a gun in Salem, although he really should have a gun.
Everybody in Salem has a gun.
He doesn't. He wants you to know he's the one guy in Salem that doesn't have a gun.
Who is that?
Steve.
Peace, love, and Steve. Good for him. It's time for the boner recap, I believe.
I believe it is.
That means we need a contestant to win a prize.
Caitlin is here.
Caitlin, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, thank you. Caitlin, do people call you Katie?
No, they don't. They call me Caitlin.
Good. That's good.
It's a choice.
Yeah. I think I like the
It
name
is, yeah.
Caitlin. Now, our Katie here,
I do too.
her name is Caitlin. Our producer, her name is Caitlin. But
She goes by
we,
Katie
we
for
call
short.
her Katie for short. That's her name, Katie for short.
Oh.
Caitlin, we're going to do the boner recap here. And if you are successful in telling me which one of these three boner candidates won the voting today, you will win a prize which Gina is about to tell you about.
It's tickets to see Of Monsters and Men Saturday, November 22nd at the Complex.
You feel confident you can do this, Caitlin?
Woohoo! Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, she's got that.
Here we go then. Boner candidate number one. Well, there's something that just ain't right about Megyn Kelly. You know what I mean? She was musing in an interview the other day about whether pedophile was really the right word for Jeffrey Epstein, a man who liked 15-year-old girls. Now, if it had been an 8-year-old, maybe then we'd call him a pedophile. But I don't think you could call somebody... Really?
They
Megyn?
went back a few years and found Megyn saying that there's no consent with a 15-year-old.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's different now. Yeah.
Things have changed, Terry.
I guess so.
Then there was boner candidate number two. They did the work. They served honorably. They deserve the benefit of that. This is a group, it's these transgender members of the Air Force are suing on behalf of others. They're suing the U.S. government over what they say is the military's unlawful revocation of their early retirement pensions and benefits. So the government has said under the Trump administration, we don't want any trans people in the military anymore. You're out. We're kicking you all out, and we're not going to give you your retirement benefits and your insurance that you earned. A lot of these people served 18 years or more in the military, but they're kicking them out and not giving them their benefits. That's not right. And then there's boner candidate number three. Kick her when she's dead. Good one, Arthur. This is Arthur Idella, who was an attorney for Jeffrey Epstein, who started attacking the dead Virginia Griffey, saying that she was not a reliable witness and she didn't deserve any money from the Epstein estate and and just said a lot of negative things. The woman is dead, Arthur. I mean, really. What does that make you look like when you're attacking a dead person like that?
A clearly troubled person who'd been through a lot.
That's boner candidate number. Oh, look, Chris Cuomo's grown a stupid mustache. Look, it looks like he's been eating something he shouldn't have been.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. So there you go. Those were the three candidates, Caitlin. Which one was the winner?
Number two.
It was, in fact, number two. They did the work. They served honorably. They deserve the benefit of that. And because you knew that, Caitlin, you deserve tickets to see Of Monsters and Men. Congratulations.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Woo-hoo, you're welcome.
Hang on. We'll get those to you. You all right?
Yeah.
Are you making Thanksgiving dinner, Bill?
No.
No.
Going to Uncle Todd's. I'll probably... I haven't checked with Uncle Todd yet, but I probably will make some deviled eggs. That's,
Why don't you just go get some from that restaurant you like? Then you don't have to cook. You can just...
Well, I like to make my own, too. And that's Violet is the restaurant you're talking about.
Yeah.
See, usually we have, a local restaurant. We go to the restaurant and bring it home and cook it. They'll do that.
Yeah. Like a nice fancy...
They'll just give you all the things that you need.
All
and
the
then
fixings.
You
just heat it up. But Sue said, and she's insisting that she wants to make it this year. So.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
I miss...
I told her it'd be easier if we just went to the restaurant.
I miss sometimes not making it, and when we're going to somebody else's house, because then you don't get the all the leftovers you want. Although Uncle Todd usually makes so much stuff that he ends up sending a lot of it home with you.
It's Joe makes the entire meal.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a surprise.
But I mean, it's his favorite holiday. Like,
I think it's close to being my favorite too.
It's Ed's favorite. And there's not one thing that you contribute?
Well, I'll make a pie maybe. And when I say make a pie,
You mean buy a pie.
I'll go to Marie Callender's
and buy a pie.
and buy.
Yeah.
But
Why
maybe
don't you,
this,
if you're going to go buy a pie, why don't you buy a quality pie instead of one from Marie
maybe
Callender's?
this year I will make a pie.
Sure.
I
Gina,
could.
Gina,
You
your
could.
job is to just sit there and look pretty. That's
I
what
don't
you're.
even do that very.
Well, yes, you just sit there. You got your makeup on. You've got a glass of wine in your hand, and you just sit there and you look pretty. That's all you need to do.
I'm going to make a pie.
Well, then don't look pretty.
Let me dig out my Gilligan's Island cookbook.
Marianne's coconut
And
cream.
you can make Marianne's coconut cream pie. Get a pre-made shell. And
That'll help.
It'll help. All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Big Boy News and a Pinuendo. Stand by for that. UtahAdvocates.com.
Well, yeah, they're attorneys. It's a law firm. And they're personal injury attorneys, and they are really concerned with getting you the representation and the compensation that you deserve. If you've been hurt in an accident, they will, and it's not your fault. They will take your case and they get you money. They will.
Yeah,
and they
24/7.
Yeah, you can call them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 801-355-5550, and they don't charge you any money up front. No money for if you call them. They take your case. You don't pay any money out of pocket. They just get you a settlement. And that's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to deal with the insurance companies way better than you do. So if you've been hurt in an accident, make sure you call the advocates to check and see if you have a case. They've helped Katie a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
801-355-5550, or you can chat online, Utah. My little daughter, who is 4, she takes amusement in her father's flatulence.
Is this a daily occurrence?
Oh God, yes. And I use the dumb old dad jokes of it's a farting or it's a barking spider.
Barking spider.
And she'll always go, "It's not a barking spider, Dad. That's a fawding spider."
My dad
Fawding
always said it was a buck snort.
Buck. Oh, what the truth. Or sometimes I'll say that bear's been following us around, or did somebody step on a duck? Is the other one.
Hear that? Buck snort.
Yeah. She likes the duck one too. But she also is occasionally flatulent. And I was lying on her bed with her, reading her a story, as I do fairly often, before she went to bed, and she just ripped.
She ripped a good one, huh?
Just ripped one.
Daddy's little girl.
Yeah. And I
so
said,
like us.
I
learned
said-
it from watching you.
I said, honey, that was...
Did you high five her?
High five.
That was a loud one. And she said, it sounded like a door closing.
She means like the creak of the door.
And I said, it did kind of. And she said, a door with rusty hinges. Ouch. I just thought
she's creative.
I thought that was the best.
Our children are learning from you.
So now it's just, hey, did somebody close a door with rusty hinges?
Somebody oil those hinges.
I just thought that was the best. A door.
Get some
with
3-in-1
rusty
oil on those hinges.
So that was it. It's just one of those kids say the darndest
They sure
things.
do.
I was so nervous to talk about it, Robin. I mean, they're so secretive, those two.
Oh, I know, Howard.
The only reason I knew was because I'd been asked to. They asked me to make a speech.
They did what?
Yeah, they asked me to make a speech, Robin.
Oh.
Evidently, I'm in demand. I mean, I'm very friendly with Justin, you know. I mean, I like him very much. I like him.
Well, I knew that you had his phone number.
Well, I really like him. I even said in my speech to them that if one of my daughters brought home a guy like Justin, I'd be pretty pleased. I mean, except for the SE tattoos. He's got some hugging weird ones, but except for the fact that I gave him a journal to draw in, and he draws pictures of dead zombie babies with blood dripping out of their head on almost every page. I said those two things might disturb me, but aside from that, Robin.
You said all these things at the wedding?
No, I didn't say those in the speech. I was miserable at having to speak at the couple's reception.
But you should have been honored, Howard.
Well, I was just worried about it, but I had everybody laughing. Everybody was laughing. They had these little tiny chairs. There was a table, and then when you sit down, and the chairs are like these little poofs. These little pillow poofs.
Oh, I love those kind of chairs.
Yeah, I know you do, Robin. That's because you got a big ass.
Oh, Howard.
But I love your ass, Robin. It's a big wide ass, and I know you like those.
Let's get back to the wedding now,
All right,
Howard,
all
not
right.
my ass.
Well, I'm 6 foot hugging feet. I'm a grown man with a skinny ass, Robin. I got a skinny ass, not a big wide ass like your ass.
Back to the wedding.
All right.
Did you at least toast the cup? Oh, this is going.
I love the Howard Stern show, by the way.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
$9:20. Let's get to some big boy news and opinioendo. Brought to you by.
It's the final season at the original Ben Lomond Lanes in Ogden. Book a lane, grab a beer, and experience Ogden's best late night entertainment. Enjoy 50-cent pool of affordable appetizers, drinks after 9 p.m. Plan your visit at benlomondlanes.com.
Well, 34-year-old Christopher Best was spending some time on a remote island in Canada. And he told his family there's nothing to worry about when they learned that he'd been taking photographs of polar bears while working at a radar site on Brevoort Island, according to the Canadian press. They're not close to us, Best told his stepdad, according to the outlet, as his mom, Shelley Cox, recalled him saying, I know the difference, right? Now, Mr. Best had agreed to clean fuel tanks for North Warning System, while he awaited security clearance to start work in logistics, according to the outlet. A lover of animal photography, he had posted a photo of a polar bear on his Instagram page the day before he died. Polar bear hanging around the site, he captioned the photo on August 7th, 2024. The image was taken from the safety of a vehicle, according to a report from the corporation that he was working for. Eager to take more photographs, Mr. Best asked a wildlife monitor to let him know when more polar bears were nearby. After he finished his shift on August 8th, he learned that a bear was outside, according to the Canadian press. Well, he walked outside with his camera and was unaware that a second bear, and polar bears are huge, a second polar bear was nearby. Instead, surveillance video shows a bear cutting Mr. Best off so he couldn't escape inside and charging at him. The first bear then joined in the attack.
Oh, no.
I don't think he would have went out there if he'd known there was a second bear, his mother told Canadian Press. We are in shock, she told the outlet after receiving news of her son's death by polar bear the next morning. Peacock Network streaming service has canceled Poker Face after 2 seasons. But creator Ryan Johnson, he's the one who does Knives Out too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's developing a new version of Poker Face with Peter Dinklage replacing Natasha Lyonne as amateur detective Charlie Cale. Johnson and producer MRC are seeking a 2-season order from another distributor with plans to rotate new lead actors every couple of seasons.
That's a good idea.
Natasha Lyonne will remain as executive producer. Ryan Johnson continues as writer and director. Johnson and Lyonne said in a statement, "We've been germinating this next move together since writing the season 2 finale. We love our Poker Face, and this is the perfect way to keep it rolling," they said. "Give us a beat, and we'll just see Charlie Cale again down that open highway." But this time, Charlie Cale will be played by Peter Dinklage.
That's a good idea. Actually. I mean, not that it's canceled, but that they're
Well,
rotating.
the first season was a very big hit, but the second season they noticed that the streaming was down.
It
And
wasn't-
even I didn't finish the second
It wasn't as
season.
good. It was not as good. So, Kevin Hart and Kenan Thompson will host Good Sports, a new weekly talk show debuting November 25th on Amazon Prime. The 12-episode series streams on Tuesdays for 12 weeks, and this is it's a sports talk show. Apparently, they did a very successful coverage of the Olympics on Peacocks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And doing the Olympics, Kenan Thompson said, doing the Olympics with Kevin was wild, but this is next level. Good Sports is just us being ourselves, cracking jokes, and probably pulling muscles we didn't know we had. It's going to be a good time. Kevin Hart said, Kenan and I are bringing our own playbook for Good Sports, and that's a guaranteed win. I don't know about that. This show gives us a chance to celebrate sports culture in a way that's fresh, unfiltered, and full of laughs. The new show will feature athlete interviews, field segments, and commentary on sports, highlights covering everything from professional leagues to local games.
Nobody watches sports?
Well, they might now.
I love sports. I'm always kicking or jumping or flapping.
They've tried these sort of things before. I remember, who was it that they had on? Oh, they had Rush Limbaugh.
Doing
NFL
game.
NFL games.
Didn't quite work.
That ended up being a total flop. And that's back when Rush was...
Before he was super crazy?
Well, yeah, and he was he was pretty funny.
Yeah, but let's not forget why he lost that job.
I don't remember
Was
the
that the Little
specifics of
Blues?
it.
No. It was he talked about how the black. It was about the black quarterback, and he was saying that they only let him have the job because he's black or something along those lines.
Yeah, he made some, but he wasn't very good doing it either. And then who else? They've tried that kind of thing before.
Dennis
too.
Miller.
That's right, Dennis Miller.
Yeah.
I knew there was a comedian who they tried
Who
to have.
also
him.
didn't do.
He was terrible. He was terrible.
It's you take it for granted when you watch like a professional football game or basketball game because they're so good. You think, well, anybody that's in entertainment could do that. No, it's a very specific skill they have that they're able to do that.
Billie Eilish is calling out Elon Musk.
Yes.
As he's set to become the world's first trillionaire.
More reasons to love her.
In a series of Instagram stories shared, Billie Eilish referred to Musk as an effing pathetic. I can't.
You can't say it. No.
Pea bitch coward. The statement came after she reshared an Instagram carousel originally posted by My Voice, My Choice. The first photo on the carousel featured an image of Musk and text that read, Elon Musk became the world's first trillionaire. Here's what he could do with it. The ensuing slides suggested a series of ways that Musk could assist vulnerable populations globally. One slide claimed that the Tesla founder could end world hunger and choose to spend $40 billion every year to end world hunger by 2030 or provide universal, safe, clean water for for people with $140 billion for the planet for the next 7 years. The following slide read that Musk could save endangered species with that kind of money by paying between $1 and $2 billion annually to bring 10,433 critically endangered species down to endangered status, rather than critically endangered. The final suggestion read, at just $53.2 billion, Musk could rebuild Gaza and the occupied West Bank, according to the European Union, although the UN predicts this could be upwards of a $70 billion project for Gaza alone. But if he wanted to spread the wealth and aid further, he would also rebuild Ukraine and Syria at a cost of $793.2 billion.
Wouldn't that be cool to have that kind of money and be able
That
to
power?
do and just say,
here's what we're going to do.
I'm gonna solve world hunger.
If I had that kind of money, that's exactly what I'd do.
But he won't do any of that.
No,
Well,
he won't.
If I had that kind of money, I'd do that and I'd get a new car.
And
Yes. Eminem and his longtime manager, Paul Rosenberg, have entered a multi-year partnership with the Detroit Lions to executive produce the team's halftime shows at their annual Thanksgiving Day games. The Detroit natives will oversee production, presentation, and talent selection for the halftime performances from 2025 through 2027, with the collaboration officially announced by the NFL franchise on Thursday today. Let's see, what else do we have here? New trailers available for, do we want to see, well, these are beautiful people.
Who?
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
And Jacob Elordi.
Oh no! See, I'm
Wuthering Heights.
I'm again it.
Why is that?
It looks terrible.
Well, I haven't seen. I don't
Now
know
they're
that.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Both of them.
It's a remake of Wuthering Heights.
Yeah. But I'm so the character that Jacob is playing is supposed to be black.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
The character Heathcliff is
Heathcliff?
black. Or a dark-skinned person. A person.
Oh.
He's supposed to be.
So clearly you've read the book.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be
Laurence
super scandalous.
Laurence
that they're-
Olivier was Heathcliff.
But it's.
Apparently not in the source material.
I don't.
It's. I don't know.
Why didn't they do that in this
I don't
movie?
know.
They
I
could
don't
have done
know.
that.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
I love both of them, but
well, all right. Weather.
Let's see, 63 for a high, 63 right now. Only going to get up to a high of 65 today. 30% chance of showers today. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and pretty warm. 65 for a high. Then things start to change overnight, Saturday night into Sunday. 80% chance of rain Sunday. Monday, 60%, and we gradually cool off to where Tuesday could possibly see snow down here in the valley. Probably not, but it's possible. But we are in a wet pattern that's going to hang around for a good part of next week, which will be nice. It's the Black Friday sale at Big O Tires now through December 7th. Buy 3, get 1 free on select Big O brand tires. Save up to $120 on select Michelin tires, the team you trust.
Don't miss a single moment of the.
You have a list?
A list? Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
This is old-fashioned manners that society has abandoned. And on this list, which is what made me think about it, removing your hat when you're indoors.
Yeah.
Now, Kerry makes a big show of putting on his hat every morning at the beginning of the show. But customarily, etiquette guides us to remove our hats upon entering indoor spaces. People don't do that.
And don't throw your hat on the bed. It's bad luck.
Well,
That's not etiquette. That's just common sense.
That's cowboy lore. You're supposed to not put the hat right side up. You can put the hat upside down on a bed, but not right side up.
Oh, okay.
Is the thing.
All right.
For some reason. Hand kissing.
Charmed.
Dating back to the 17th and 18th centuries, the ritual of
I do
hand
that.
kissing. You still do a hand kiss?
Not so much anymore since COVID, but I have been known to be a hand kisser.
Bill Allred, known hand kisser.
Yeah.
addressing letters, dear sir or madam.
Right. Well, it's better than hey you.
Hey.
Listen up, jerk.
There was a time you would only send professional emails during business hours. Do you remember this?
No,
Yes.
I don't remember that.
There was a time where that was etiquette is one
Yes.
I can't.
It was very brief.
Or on a Saturday
Yeah.
or on a.
It was very brief.
I missed that. Sending thank you cards.
Yeah.
People don't do that anymore.
That's something everyone should be better at.
Yeah.
But
And here's my favorite: women remaining seated when being introduced. So
Please don't get up.
No,
don't get up. No, you don't. Please.
Toasting with alcoholic beverages. Haven't you been somewhere when somebody's offering
Yeah.
a toast and you're like, oh, you can't toast with water? That's bad luck.
yeah.
But
Well,
I have never
I
heard
don't-
anybody say that.
I don't refer to it as bad luck. I refer to it as a waste of time.
Yeah.
the conventional norm gradually waned as time progressed, allowing space for a broader array of inclusive toasting alternatives, like sparkling cider or non-alcoholic.
Back to your email thing.
Yes.
Apparently, that email business hours thing, that is apparently law in France.
I like that law.
Yeah.
And it's email, not just mail. It's
And
email.
between between their their medicine, their hospitalization and everything, and that reason enough to move there.
And they have young gay prime minister.
And the food.
I'm going to start doing that. Just make sure I don't send any business email outside of 9 to 5.
It's funny, I don't. I
Yeah,
don't think I do.
I
anyway.
probably do.
Not business email.
Or if
I
you
don't.
receive one, do you do this where you go, yeah, I read that, but I'm not going to do anything about it
I do that
until
all
Monday.
Yes, I do that all the time.
I think I'm not even going to open them.
You send me something Friday after 5 p.m. business-wise. I'm not going to touch it.
Don't even open it. Yeah, don't open it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other things on
That's
there?
it.
That's good.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go.
All right, Jalissa is here.
It's time for our annual visit from Jaleesa Breslin from the Gateway. Jaleesa is the marketing director there, and it's the annual visit because why, Jaleesa?
It's because we're turning on the lights at the Gateway to celebrate the holidays.
There are people that this is a tradition. Their family always comes. They want to be there because it really does kick it off watching the lights come on.
Yeah, we love having the whole community. It's a family-friendly event. So yeah, I hope it becomes a tradition for all families around the area.
It's November 22nd at 8 p.m. And
It's at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m.
Oh, well, I've been given erroneous information. 6:30. So it's at the Gateway, and tell people okay, the lights go on, but there's a lot of other stuff happening.
Yeah, we're celebrating the lights, the beginning of the holiday season. We'll have live entertainment. We're having dueling pianos.
Oh, fun.
We'll have hot beverage for everyone, hot cocoa, spike hot cocoa for those that want to drink. We'll have tasty bites from Flanker. We'll have free activities for the kids, stilt walkers, prizes, just like a whole load of fun to celebrate Christmas starting.
The Christmas season, it says that there will be balloon twisters there. I assume that's people who make like balloon animals.
Yes, the kids love that.
Bill likes a sword. Can you make him a sword? He
It's
likes a sword.
Make me a sword. They just hand me a long balloon. That's it.
It's very impressive, I will say.
It is, isn't it? It's amazing what they can do. So the Gateway, Winter Wonderland, all kinds of, it says here, woodland creatures.
Yeah, we have a ton of woodland creatures around Rio Grande that we set up. It's a perfect like photo background. We have, a bear with like a little baby bear, and we have a bunch of reindeers around. We are a non-traditional Christmas. I'll say we're more of like the neon colors, like pink, blue, purple. It's a different kind of holiday vibe. Which
It's
I invite
Instagrammable.
everyone. Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's the way to put it.
It's the Lights On at the Gateway. Now it's the 22nd, and it's at 6:30 p.m.
6:30 to 8:30.
6:30 to 8:30, and it'll be up all through the month of the rest of November and through the month of December, right?
Yeah, that's right. We kind of take down the tree and everything else around the end of December because we do Last Hurrah, which we celebrate the New Year's Eve as well with a huge block party down at the Gateway. So, yeah, we have to, unfortunately, take down the tree.
So the tree, is it up yet? Is it decorated yet?
It's not up yet. It will be up this week. We don't turn it on until the actual Lights On event. We actually do a countdown to turning on the lights on the tree. So, yeah, it's a whole spectacle.
What else is going on? Just like new businesses open, new restaurants open? What kind of thing at the Gateway?
Yeah, we just opened a couple of months ago at the end of summer, Museum of Illusions. I don't know if you guys had a chance to go down.
No.
It's like an optical illusion kind of experience merchant that we have. They've been doing really well. It's like for all ages, like adults and kids come down. It's also that Instagrammable like photo op type thing. So people are loving it, and it's not a pop-up. It's a regular merchant. Yeah.
And what's it called again?
Museum of Illusions.
Okay. Live entertainment, all of that stuff for the kids, adult beverages, food from Flanker Kitchen, and prizes. How are you giving away prizes?
We're just doing some raffles, some gift cards to our merchants. Yeah. So come down and win some gift cards.
Doesn't cost you anything to go into the Gateway, but you might want to bring some money for food and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for being here, Jaleesa. It is, again, on the 22nd of November, 6:30 to 8:30 at the Gateway. It's the lighting of the lights on at the Gateway.
Holiday season starts.
Do you get to flip the switch? Or you?
I wish. I feel like that's a big job, so I just like to make sure everyone's having a good time.
All right. Thank you, Jaleesa.
Thank you for
very
having
much.
me.
All right, so we will take a break, play a song, and get the boner of the week. And crawling towards the exits coming up after these. Stand by. So, as I mentioned earlier, Sue and I haven't been going out much for the past 8 months. Life has not been normal for quite some time now because we're essentially running a puppy hospice. And so we just stay home. 24/7. We can't leave Ripley behind. And we started to get a little stir crazy.
Yeah.
And I hesitated to do this, but I decided to reach out to Sid, our vet tech friend, and also friend. I've known her for years.
Yeah.
And just say, I hate to be that guy, but could you come and watch the dogs for 2.5, 3 hours?
Long enough for you to go out to dinner.
Yeah. We just want to go to, we haven't gone out to dinner in months with friends. And she said, yes, I'll do it.
Why would you hate to be that guy?
I just, because everybody calls Sid when they have a problem with their pets. She's like the first person they call.
Yeah.
So I hate to abuse that. But she was nice enough. She came over. She showed up at the house with her stethoscope and everything.
A professional.
Just in case.
Professional. And so we went to dinner. We met Ange and Bry, and we met Chris and Amanda Prevost. Now, Chris Prevost is a reasonably well-known guy in some circles. He MCs the stage at FanX.
Okay.
He's the dad jokes guy with the funny socks. And we have become friends with them. And Chris, what he does for pretty much a full-time job is he has a YouTube channel. It's called Provost Park Pass.
He makes a living doing
He makes
that.
a living going to Disneyland.
Park Pass.
So it's him and his wife, and they go to Disneyland and all the Disney parks, and they show you the tricks and the tips and the secrets and all of that stuff. It's pretty popular.
I assume they have no children.
No, they do actually.
Oh, really?
And so also he has been hosting comic book conventions as well. And so he's been traveling the world. And he says, Carrie, you're not going to believe this. I got to tell you. I've been dying to tell you this story. He says, we were in the Netherlands. And we met up with some people, and there was a party after the comic book convention. I got talking to a guy. And he said his name was Michael or Mikkel. The Netherlands, you know. So.
Yeah, yes.
And they got talking. And it says Mikkel is a morning show host at an alternative radio station in the Netherlands.
Cool.
I'd love to live in the Netherlands.
Their equivalent of Captain Breakfast?
Captain. This is their station.
What's it called?
What's it called, do you know?
K-I-N-K.
Kink?
Mm-hmm.
It's Kink Radio here.
In Noord-Holland, 98.0 and 98.3 FM.
What is the morning show called?
It's just him. It's, Michael Veenstra.
Does he have any wacky contests?
Does he play a lot of music or just...
It's pretty much music.
It's mostly music.
But, they were in Germany, though. It's when they met this guy.
Okay.
It was in Germany. So they were doing a job in Germany. So they got talking to this guy, and he says, I'm on an alternative radio station. I do the morning show. And Chris said, oh, that's funny. One of my good friends is on an alternative station doing a morning show. He says, where? He said, in Salt Lake City, Utah, where I'm from. He goes, Salt Lake City? Is that Carrie, Bill, and Gina?
What? Really?
Yes, actually. Oh, no, I know those guys. I listen to them all the time.
What?
So...
Wow.
That's great, but what the hell good does it do us?
This is what it does us.
Okay.
I propose...
I see where you're
cultural
going.
exchange?
Or that. That's a good idea. That's even better than my idea,
What's your
actually.
idea?
My idea was simply just we changed the name of the show to the world-famous Radio from Hell Show.
Well, we can do both. We can do the world-famous Radio from Hell Show.
Can we show swap?
Alternative rock radio.
Kink. Yeah,
Let's
no,
go.
I'm proposing a cultural exchange.
Let's go.
Where we go there and do
do the morning show
do,
there.
do a week's worth of shows with him, and then he comes here and does a week's worth of shows with us.
I am all for this.
I like this
Let's
idea.
do it.
The culture.
And also world famous.
Because we are the world famous
Radio from Hell Show.
We do have, we have lots of listeners around the world.
And what he said is, as Chris got into it with him, he said, there are just a handful of alternative stations that are, one, still succeeding, and two, well-known. And how long ago was it we were on Rolling Stone's?
20 years ago.
About 20 years ago, Rolling Stone did a list of top 5 alternative radio stations, and we were in the top 5. And we're one of the few that are still around.
Well, now they would do a list of the top 1, and that would be us.
What he said was when you seek out and you do studying and you do research about this format that you're in, and you find out who the leaders are, and he says, and I listened to those guys for hours.
So he's actually more into it than we are.
He's a nerd. He's a radio nerd.
What's his
apparently.
name again? I want to.
It is Michiel, Michiel Veenstra. V-E-E-N.
Veenstra.
Veenstra. S-T-R-A. Veenstra.
Oh, are they in Germany? It says Holland here.
No, it's the Dutch radio DJ on Kink Radio.
Does he look like a DJ? Is he wearing a Hawaiian shirt
a picture of him there?
A sports shirt? Oh,
I'll hold that up to the camera so you can see. There you go.
He looks kind of like, would you like to touch my monkey?
In Zuid-Holland, 97.6 FM.
So, and what city is he in?
I don't know. I think he's
not in Amsterdam.
This just says he's a Dutch radio DJ on Kink. He presents every morning, Monday to Friday, 9 to noon. Is his
Oh.
He won't want to do it then because he have to get up at 6. He comes here.
Sind Musikalhelden sind Weezer, REM, Killers, Crowded House, Sind Miest Dirbar Plet, Automatic for the People van REM.
Some of his shows have been called Veenstra Gets Up.
Oh.
He was also sidekick for Curry and the Crew with Adam Curry. Oh,
With
we went
Adam Curry.
Adam Curry.
Okay. All right. Well, there
He
you go.
got a Young Talent Award from the Marconi Awards. We've never
gotten a Marconi
No.
Award
No, why is that?
because we've never.
You have to.
entered-
You have to submit.
You have to apply.
You have to
and
you
pay
have
an
to
entry
apply.
fee.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of those awards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mikael is too handsome for radio.
It's the world famous Radio from Hell show.
Oh, he's on Instagram. I'll follow him on.
Yeah,
Instagram.
follow him on Instagram. He'll be thrilled.
Let's propose the cultural exchange.
Let's see if he does a break here. I'm curious what the station sounds like.
Januari is pas een week bezig, maar we zitten al volop in het winterweer. Komende dagen ook weer veel winterse buien rond het vriespunt. Ik heb al gehoord in de wandelgangen dat ze Erben Wennemars aan het ontdooien zijn en dat er bij elke talkshow een stoel voor hem klaar staat. Nu de muts van Gerry Eikhoff nog uit de kast. U2, Even Better and the Real Thing op Kink. En dit is Muse.
Well, we
even hit the post.
we can't do this. I couldn't understand a thing he said.
He's even better than the real thing. I
I
understood.
caught that part. And Muse, I caught that.
And Kink.
That's funny.
Okay, I just started following you.
Follow him on Instagram. and if he messages you, propose the cultural exchange.
Okay.
I don't know how we would finance this.
I don't know, but Doug in the production department, all of our liners now have to be added.
In Dutch.
The world famous Radio from Hell show. And you can do it in Dutch, too, if you'd like.
Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
All right. 9:50.
Look who's here, Dave.
Hi.
Hi, Dave. The flower guy is here. How are you doing, David?
Fine.
Dave, you got a great shirt on. I like that T-shirt a lot. It's a little character with a cocktail.
Yeah.
Jack Rudy.
Oh, you said you got that from Ivy?
Yeah, I got that from Ivy.
Yeah.
That is a nice T-shirt. I like that. Now, Dave is also telling us that there's a new game at Dave and Buster's. Dave lives at Dave and Buster's, and it's a human. It's the human claw machine essentially. It's instead of the claw machine.
Yeah.
You are the claw. They put you in a sling.
They do?
And
I missed this.
Yeah, and they move you around over a big bin of prizes. And
then you grab the prizes. And
you grab them?
I
You're
watched.
the claw.
Now I've watched some of this on video, and they've asked Dave to do it, and I'm just advising against it. I don't,
That's funny.
It's bizarre. The human crane. All right, Dave, are you ready to pick the boner of the week? All right.
Yep.
All right. Will you do it if they want you to?
I might have Chucky's daughter do it, and I control it.
I don't know.
I control it.
I don't know. All right, Dave, we're going to have you, if you see Dave around town, buy some flowers from him. Now, here we go. We're going to have you do the boner of the week. Let's do it. From Monday, boner candidate number 1. Well, thank God not everyone in the community is like this letter writer. Oh, it was the woman who was putting up a pantry in one of the Jordans, I think it was, and she was wanted to put up a pantry on her porch to help people.
Food pantry.
And then somebody knocked down her sign and wrote a letter saying, "You're going to attract the wrong kind of people to the neighborhood if you do this." but she went ahead and did it anyway. She got some help from the church, which is close to her house. Boner candidate number 2 from Tuesday, pepper spray for a dangerous baby. That's in California. Or no, it was in Illinois. And ICE van pulls up and just pepper sprays inside of a car that had a man and his wife in there and their not yet 2-year-old child in the back seat, and their 2-year-old kid gets pepper sprayed. Number 3 from Wednesday. Too bad about the ALS, but a lease is a lease. The guy who's leasing a car, and he has ALS, and he won't be able to drive it. And he said, I can't drive it. I need to get out of the lease. And they say, sorry, the lease is for a certain amount of time, and you're going to have to pay, and even if you're not driving the car. And then it was boner candidate number 4 from yesterday. At our school, the policy is to expel the victims. Some smart-ass kids, these are like 13-year-old kids, boys, they did a fake porn of a girl at the school. They put her head on a body, a
like
naked
an
body.
AI.
Yeah, and then they were passing it around and making fun of her. And she kept trying to get them to stop. She asked the school to get them to stop. Nobody took any action. Finally, on the bus, they were showing it around, and she hit one of the kids.
I mean, I say good for her. I don't promote violence, but I get it.
Well, she got expelled from school because of that. So expel the victim. That's our policy. Expel the victim. And then boner candidate number 5 from today. They did the work. They served honorably. They deserve the benefits. That's the transgender people who are being drummed out of the military, and they say we don't want you anymore, and we're not going to give you the benefits that you earned for your service. So, Dave, which one would you select as boner?
Number 4.
Number 4, the victim. We expel the victim. That's our policy.
I like that one too.
Yeah. Excellent choice.
All right.
Poor kiddo.
Now, do you mind if I change the last line of this promo?
I don't.
My last line?
I don't care.
Okay.
It's usually a callback is usually what I'm doing.
Well, it is a call. It's sort of a callback.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about Monday.
Well, I know you're getting a colonoscopy.
Well, don't be worried. It's just like taking a really good nap.
No, not the colonoscopy. Nick Davis will be here filling in for Beat Gina, and I'm worried he doesn't know enough about Twilight trivia.
Radio from Hell.
It's like just getting a really good colonoscopy.
Monday morning here on X96.
Just a minor change.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
That's a callback, isn't it?
Yeah.
You excited?
For your colonoscopy?
Yeah, I had one.
Yeah, you know, it's fine,
It's
right?
fun, aren't you?
It's the old thing of it's the prep that's the hard.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is. It is.
It's like taking a really good nap with a camera up your wazoo.
The prep is the worst part.
Yeah.
I like the prep.
You
Personally.
like the prep?
Yeah, it makes me feel clean.
It's important to do, though.
Yeah.
So
Yes, it is. I think the prep is easier now, isn't it? The last time I did it, I had to drink like a gallon of stuff.
yeah, now it's just
It's less, but the effects are the same.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you do have to have that
yeah.
happen.
You got to get it all
Yeah.
all cleaned out.
You get clean.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a gallon this time, but
Boy.
No, so because the last couple of years I've done the poop in a box thing,
which is not
where you
as,
mail the poop,
you know,
and they check it, and then every few years they're like, okay, now you got to do
I've
the
never
real
done
thing.
that.
Yeah, it's not as effective or accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate, yeah.
I'll get the real one.
All right. Although
I'll
pooping
tell
in
you
a box,
all about it on Tuesday.
pooping in a box is kind of appealing, isn't it?
No, it's horrible. And then you take it to the post office, and they know what that is. It's a distinctive box.
There are millions and millions of boxes being shipped around the United States and the U.S. Postal Service.
And you
full
hand
of
it to
poop.
them, and you're like, I'm handing you a box of poop.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm doing.
All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I
I'm
am?
handing you a box of poop.
Nick is next.
Kicking off